What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy VapeCoach, and we are back again in your live. Guys, today is Shark Tank Qualifier 3, a super stack 2v2 style bracket, and let's get you right to it, chat. It's some bangers. You already know what's coming. FireX and DJ taking on Mist and Kels. Sora and You Lost Trash taking on Newir and Little Dre. Abo and Aaz taking on Rasul. Mr. Pub's Banshee and Jack Orlando taking on John Cena and our Talkinator. What is up to everybody in the chat, and how is everybody doing, guys? Let's get you to it. Let's get rolling, and of course, let's get going. By the way, Computerson is not here, at least not right now. He may be joining us in just a little bit, but you guys, I gotta say, an amazing chat. What is up, everybody? And let's get to it. Coming up first, FireX and DJ taking on Mist and Kels. Let's get going and let's get rolling. This one starts right now. We are heading right in, and coming out first is DJ. He's taking on Big Kels. Let's do it.
Sub-Zero.
And yo, what's going on? Y2J, Octopi Goods in the building. Hey, by the way, a first-time chatter, what is up? 2 times in the house. What is up, everybody? And now let's get this party cracking, though. Remember, everybody starts off with 4 lives until you get to grand finals. Let's get cooking. He said we are all here for computers, and myself included. That is absolutely right. What's up, by the way, Codex on the YouTube side? And right now, though, it will be Kels starting off heavy with the heat. Here he comes. And Kels, one of the better Kenshis you will see in North America. And yo, Crime Rider, this would not be a stream without you. He said, by the way, yes, he has taken an annual leave. He had some business to attend to. He let me know on Wednesday he would not be here. But right now, we do have some Kenshi, and yes, that is going to be to the satisfaction of Y2J. But right now, this Kenshi putting it on that ice armor, trying to get up and trying to make some business happen. However, those overheads going to be leading to some damage. And by the way, the connection should not be too bad here. As we know, DJ coming out of EU West. Kels coming out of NA East. They should be meeting somewhere in the middle. Chaotic Havoc, what's going on, man? All right, chat, we are lurking, we are working, and of course, we are twerking. Big slices coming out on the side of this Kenshi. Neither player really able to open up. And I gotta say, Y2J, yes, 3 qualifiers in. We are $310 on the board. Thank you again to this amazing community. Right now, DJ trying to get this done, but Kels right now with the lead. Shout out to everybody once again on the Twitch side, and shout out to everybody on the YouTube side. I see everybody going crazy. DJ finally getting an opening. DJ trying to make something happen here. Here comes Jack. So what's the set play gonna look like? Just getting a little bit of guaranteed damage. And Kels right now, he's gonna time him out as DJ. Slice is coming out, and you can see Kels, where's the Rob? He's looking for it. You can see it, Chad. He said, I'm gonna need DJ and FireX to win this whole thing, myself included. Kels, of course, represented by Elite Legends Gaming, and it will be FireX and DJ represented by CGF, respectively, and that is gonna be the round. DJ getting it done with 3 seconds left. Amageddon, welcome back. 75 streams in a row. Are you kidding me? Guys, I gotta say, man, I'm having a ton of fun with this series. It takes a little bit long, but at the same time, it is a great time. Yesterday's champion, FireX, in the building. We'll get to see him today as well, unless DJ continues to play so goated. All right, solid grab on the side of DJ, though. He needs a lot more damage to make up for it. All right, DJ playing this one very carefully. Gonna be on those P's and Q's. Does not want to end up on that evening news. Good grab on the side of Kels. He's really starting to get some damage on the board. However, Kels is going to need a lot more here and now. By the way, Chrome saying FireX did not deserve that yesterday. You should have given the money to Newir. I am agree, which is why we gave the money to Newir. Pulls out the Sento again. DJ better not guess wrong. DJ in trouble, but wait, here he comes, and this should be the round. And this should be the game that Meter is building. DJ going with the projectiles, and that is going to send it home. A 1-0 score on the side of Mr. DJ. Coming through and getting it done. And now Kels dropping down to 1 life apiece. And let's go take a look at that replay if we can. And I gotta say, DJ's coming out full force and DJ coming out swinging. What is up, Shutter? By the way, thank you so much for helping me handle this bracket today. And by that, I mean handling the entire bracket, Chad. Let's get you to that next round, and let's see who's not gonna be playing around. What's up to everybody on the YouTube side? I see Big Codex in the chat. And on the Twitch side, we are popping. We are going crazy.
Kitana.
All right, we're looking to get this done right here and right now. Lady of Chaos having a good time as well. Shutter in the building. And now, though, Kels, do we make that switch? Do we go to something a little bit more, I would say, chaos related? And yo, what's up, Big Rin? Crime Rider putting up some W's. Let's get it. Sticking with the Kenshi. Keep in mind, you are not allowed to switch unless you lose. That is even in between players.
Zhao's failed coup far
All right, Chad, it is go time, which means it is officially showtime. Both these two coming out hot and heavy, and both these two looking to swing. And by the way, I gotta say, there were some upsets today. Aaz and Abo Bender upset number 2 seed, Snake Doe. Oh, and let me put that scoreboard back up. People forget, Chad, I'm an idiot. Let's go! All right. All right, trying to go for the overhead on this one attempt. No, Kels gonna grab him instead. Kels gonna be working his way in, though. Kels looking to kind of go on the back foot here. DJ says, I got projectiles and I've got them for days. Do not pull that ghost out. Yo, what's up, Big Rin? FireX Shutter in the building. The entire gang is here. Overhead as well. Trying to work our way in. Into the air. No, not going to get it, though. And Kels continuing to pull away. All right, Kels looking to extend this, but DJ with a beautifully placed counter, I must say. 2-4. Aerial pressure. Here comes Jax to pick up the tab on that one. DJ slowly starting to make his way back into a bit of a lag spike, but we've got to keep it rolling. And Kels got to be on those P's and Q's. He's got to. Oh, that is not what you want to do. Kels is in trouble. And by the way, YTJ saying, how am I? I'm doing amazing. Finally got some good sleep, and I am feeling ready to rock. I gotta carry this thing by myself. I'm just kidding. Of course, you guys are gonna be the co-commentator on that one. DJ on set point. DJ looking to finish this one off. All right, Kels, though, he's got to do something once again. I hear people saying that this is a terrible matchup for Kenshi, and I might not disagree with that. Once again, FireX and DJ coming in as your #1 seed today, looking to qualify here in Shark Tank Qualifier 3. Kels trying to work his way in. DJ trying to keep him in the corner, and DJ about to go off. And this is some big damage coming out of Mr. DieJayTT with no mic, of course. And can he get the set play? And he gets grabbed. This could be the beginning of the end. And I think this just might do it, Chad. Kels is in trouble. And I think it might be all eyes on Mist with this one. Good grab in chat. This is gonna do it, and this is gonna eliminate Kels, at least for now. DJ coming out and doing his fair share of the bargaining, and now Kels going down. And keep in mind, Chad, that is only our first match, and this is a 2v2 qualifier, so of course we gotta get Kels out in here and see, we gotta get Mist out here and see what he can get done as we go take a look at that replay, of course, brought to you by this incredible community. 80 people in the house. What is up, Uvility? I see you in the chat. And all right, man, remember, there are 300 reasons why you've gotta be in Omega Sweat in these events. Let's take it back your way, and let's see how things are gonna continue to shake out. And once again, this is qualifier number 3 of 16. Let's get it rolling. And Mist coming out, one of the better Homelanders you will see in the US.
Okay.
Let's get it.
Most women have superhero fantasies.
Not this one, Homelander.
And Crime Rider coming out saying, I might be the better katana out of these two, and who am I to deny Crime Rider on that one? Let's go, Chad! DJ immediately coming out with a punish. DJ looking to solo this squad. It's like no FireX required, at least not as of yet. Here comes some more set play. Tries to go for the grab, not gonna get it. Hola, what's going on? DJ continuing all the pressure in the world, but Mist in some big trouble. And we are working our way in. Mist coming out with some lasers, finally getting some damage on the board. He will need significantly more. DJ says you want to zone him. Let's go ahead and do that. Down one. Right pressure, though. And there's going to be the fair of Mist starting to kind of wake up here. Once again, yes, guys, 16 qualifiers in total. And all I got to say is this has been a blast. After the next one, we will officially be a quarter of the way through the season. Ola, I'm doing incredible, man. We're doing a little bit of solo commentary today, but nothing we can't handle. Hopefully you're doing just as good. All right, DJ with the lead. Mist, what do you got for us? Mist, you got to go. Just coming out left, right, and center field, though. Tries to go for the upload, but that. No, Mist still believes. Because we've got to get something done here. And now that is going to be all DJ. He's trying to solo this entire team, and that is going to be him completely in control.
Round 2.
And Chad, let's get you back to the match. Let's do this damn thing. All right. Big punch coming out of Mist, though. A solid pickup coming out of Mist. Mist once again coming out of NA East, I do believe. DJ coming out of EU West. They should be meeting somewhere in the middle as far as the connection is concerned. Punish is coming out left, right, and center field. And now Mist really starting to instill that pressure. DJ, though, that life bar looking better, worse for wear. And now Mist completely taking control, completely taking the reins. Mist going off. Plus frames, and a nice solid grab. This should be all she wrote on the side of Big Mist, and that is going to get it done.
I don't make mistakes.
Final round. Fight.
All right, Chad, let's do it, though. DJ looking to send this one. He does not want any extra innings here. What's up, by the way? Big Spoon X in the chat. And what's the set play going to look like here? Not give up the shimmy, though. That's not going to be a punish, though. A bit of plus frames on that one. What's up, Big Spoon? And by the way, Lady of Chaos coming out and saying we should ban the Homelander. Who am I to disagree with any and all of that? Overhead again. Mist with the big crunch. Mist, though, looking to send us into the corner. Him in the corner. That is not a good time if you are on the side of Mr. DJ. All right, Mist playing this one a little bit close to the chest. A bit of poke special on the side of DJ, though. He is completely in control here. Completely has the lead. Okay. Still pressing along. Mist looking for any opening under the sun, but DJ gonna find it first, and Mist forced to break away. Guyler in the chat. Shout outs to one of our biggest supporters. Welcome back to the stream. And this is gonna be the game. This is gonna be Mist dropping down to only 1 life remaining. Just like that. Insane. And DJ coming out with that photo finish looking mighty good. He needs just 1 more. Saying no FireX required, not at least as of now. All right, chat, is DJ going to solo this? He coming out like a bat out of hell. Let's go take a look at that replay if we can. And John Cena up in the house. We're going to be seeing you on stream. Glad you were able to find a partner, by the way. And 7 cents, you should be seeing a Havoc, I would imagine, at some point today. All right, chat, let's get it back your way. Let's send it back your general direction. And by the way, guys, Computerson may be joining us later, or he may just be here tomorrow. Who the hell knows? And I see we just cracked that 100 viewer mark here on the Twitch side. What is up, everyone? Great to have you guys all back again. And let's do it. Mist coming out with the same strategy. And by the way, I do need... What do we have coming up next? I need Sora and You Lost Trash, Newir, and Little Drake. Get those invites locked and loaded. We are trying to make our way to that season finale. Only 1 team per event is going to be qualifying. By the way, if anybody does want to donate to the Shark Tank season prize pool, you can do so right here, where it is never mandatory, always appreciated. 100% of any and all donations do go to the players in this finale. However, Mist and I gotta say, Mist is coming out. I'm sorry. Mist and Kels coming out as the number 8 seed in this event. DJ and FireX coming out as the number 1. We are working our way in. Hats coming out. I'm sorry, fans coming out. He said commentating is different in the bathroom. Solid missile coming out of the... Okay, all right, Octopi, I see you. And DJ, once again, he should be taking the lead if he guesses right on this, though. Good defense out of Mist. Throws it down, and now Mist will be taking over, at least 4 now. And Guyler coming through with a 10 bomb. Said, let's keep cranking that up. A $10 donation to make this a $320 prize pool. Guyler, thank you so much. Insane. And that is our first donation of the night, sponsored by Big Guyler. What's up, by the way, Hody? And that is going to do it, though. Mist finally getting on the board. Definitely well-deserved. Shout out to Various.
Fight.
All right, chat. Now 320 reasons why you've got to go Captain Insano mode on this bad boy. But hang on a second. We're not done. Mist showing some big signs of life. We'll see if FireX is going to be required in this one, or is it going to be all DJ here. Amon, I've got your invite. We will be seeing you soon. Big low lasers now in DJ. This is starting to fall apart a little bit. All right, Mist looks like he's starting to wake up. Mist would have to win 4 straight if they want a shot at those semifinals. Give me 1 second, Chad. Guyler, once again, thank you so much for always coming through and always supporting the stream. We could not do this without this amazing community. Right now, DJ, though, starting to wake up himself on the back end. Fans coming out, and so is the guaranteed jump-ins. DJ coming out with a lot of damage. DJ coming out with a lot of set play, and that's gonna hurt. Mist deciding to break away on this. He's 1 shot away, but Mist is getting absolutely catapulted into that stratosphere, and that is going to be a DJ officially on said point.
I make it look
Final
easy.
round. Fight.
All right, Chad, North America looking to be in a little bit of trouble. However, Mist going to try to answer back. This is his very last chance, at least the minimum of them. Center screen on this. And Slimy saying this katana is smooth, and this is probably the best active katana in the game right now. DJ Insane is so, thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the stream. And DJ Crush, what is going on? And by the way, DJ Crush, Computerson should be joining us at some point later though. He's a little bit tardy today. However, it is going to be all Mist on there. He's going to get his first win of the day, and that is going to send it home though. A 3-2 score coming on the side of still DJ in the lead. However, Mist going to be answering back and going to be battling back just like that. Yes, chat, Computerson should be joining us, though. He said he's going to be a little bit tardy. He's playing a little bit hooky, chat. I don't know what plans he's got, however. We are going to see. Let's go ahead and get this action back sent your way, and let's see who's going to be coming out on top. What's up, by the way, Big Ryu? All right, once again, we are lurking here. Mist, though, he knows he needs this to activate FireX. And, yo, what's going on, Computerson? Computerson, can you give us any status update?
Jax. Night market.
Take your time, of course. I know you got plans today, however.
Most women have superhero
The entire chat is asking about you. What's up, Olimar? Dude, welcome back. All right, let's do. He says he's held up at 5 guys. Says Octopi, probably. People forget me. All right, Mist immediately comes in with a diabolical dash, though. He's going to be working his way towards the corner. Here we go. Mist laying it on rather thick. A little bit more thick than I like. Chad, do not quote that. Nice. I gotta say, man, if Mist can just make it to FireX, I wonder what that set would look like. And that is a beautiful whippopotamus punish on the side of DJ working his way in. Okay. DJ looking for that set play, goes for the grab, but Miss, no, not like this. And Miss, this might be a bit of a matchup thing. That is absolutely gonna sting. DJ with a tremendous life lead. Right now, though, you've got to be super careful, but the set play that refuses to stop, and Mist is gonna give up on this round, says, you know what, you got me. And that is gonna send it home.
I will finish you quickly.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, chat, things are looking good. If you're on the side of DJ, he is on set point, and that is a huge punish on the side of DJ. This Katana plays things just a little bit differently. Look at the set play. Look at the damage coming out of DJ. All right, he just blew past that fan setup, and now Miss has a chance to do something good here. It's about an hour or so. All right, we'll see how things are looking. Do your thing, of course, and that is another punish, though. The full optimal on this. Here comes Mist. And Mist, though, carrying this light bar all the way south, and DJ trapped into this corner. Top Anomaly, what's up, Mason? The wind bomb is crazy. DJ, one of the more entertaining players you will see in the scene, and for good reason, man. This Katana goes crazy. However, Mist having a very good round on his own, and that is going to be it. Mist is on set point, but so is DJ.
Final round.
All right, Chad, you see what I'm seeing right now. Which one of these two is coming out? And now Mist gonna be striking first. DJ coming out with a low poke immediately. Says, get back in the corner. That is where I require you. 4-4 gonna completely whiff. Codex says how to qualify for these tournaments. All you gotta do is join the Discord, my man. I'll put it in there in just 6 or 7 seconds. DJ with the lead. Can DJ finish this off? Mist immediately waking up with buttons. Good. All right, low poke into the big boot. Here comes Mist. Mist gonna take the lead. And Mist. Can he keep this? Can he maintain it, though? One has to wonder. Good lows coming out of Mist, but there is the dunk upon him as Mist is not gonna break. Says, if I'm gonna do this, I've gotta do this the old-fashioned way. However, he's losing a tremendous amount of damage. Low lasers coming out. Blast him with the 4-4. DJ is close. All right. And one more. He can't break from this, and that is gonna be all Mist. And Mist is gonna go down with a full stick of butter, and that is gonna do it. And DJ is gonna win this by a 4-1 score. He is marching through to the semifinals, and that is gonna be all she wrote. What a set. And DJ, by the way, coming out looking incredible. Mist and Kels, thank you so much for playing. Hopefully we do get to see you at the next one. However, the #1 seeds, DJ and FireX, can continue to shake things up. And Mist, though, he did not spend any of that meter, though. He saved it for a rainy day. The unfortunate thing is, DJ with that Jax cameo is going to be able to make it rain damage all day long. And with that, chat, let's go take a look at this bracket if we can. And all right, so you see what I'm seeing, though. With that, it is going to be none other than FireX and DJ moving on through to the next round. However, Chad, coming up next, this is going to be an absolute barn burner. If you're a big fan of North American gameplay, though, you're going to love this one. These are going to be the last 4 North American players left in this bracket. Coming up next, I give you Sora, also known as Amon, and You Lost Trash, a double Sub-Zero team taking on Newir and Little Dre. Little Dre and Newir coming in as the #4 seed. Sora and Trash coming in as not the #4 seed. Let's get it, Chad. Let's send it your way, and let's get going. Match number 2 starts right now. All right, we're not waiting at all. We're getting you right to it, chat. We're on the way. All right, let's do the damn thing, though. Newir, I've accepted your invite. What's going on, Amon? What's going on, Blade? How you been? Lil Dre, mostly known for that FireX, and of course, Newir known for... All right, Amon, I'm gonna go ahead and send you an invite. All right, I got Amon. Where is You Lost Trash? I got you. I got them both. I'm going to send them both an invite right here and right now. What's up, Tigerson? Says Banshee. Oh, you better believe it. Banshee's coming through today. By the way, Newir, one of the players that can only play on the weekends due to having school, so he's got to make a run today. He's going to have to make it happen. All right, chat, let's get it, though. Invites are out. And let's get this damn thing started. And yo, what's going on, Muhammad? I see you on the YouTube side. Welcome aboard, man. Says you want to see some noob Cybot? You just might get it, man. You just might get it. So any change Brazil on the house today? There is no Brazil here today, but I'll tell you what, we should have some South America here very soon in the next couple of events. And welcome back. All right, let's get it, chat. Here comes the next match. We are rolling, and of course, we are going. Newir, who's he coming out with? Remember, he only has 4 lives. He better make it count. So Ryu Payne's in the chat, Goods in the building, Blackjack in the house, and so many more. All right, Team Sub-Zero on the right, and it will be Team Newir and Little Dre on the left. Let's get it. And you can see Newir thinking about this, though. Definitely a Peacemaker main. He decides he wants to come out with a little bit more mix. Let's
What
go!
about your botched power play, Flub Zero?
You dare to insult me?
And by the way, if you're on the Twitch or the YouTube side, consider following the channel. It really does help us out. Guys, we are 50 away, maybe a little bit less from that on the YouTube side of hitting 5,000. I definitely want you guys to be here when we experience it. And BBW Lover from Planet. Okay, all right, thank you so much for the follow. We appreciate that regardless. What's up, man? All right, making our way in is going to be none other than Newir. He's got the lead, and Amon getting shaken up here with that overhead. Lowe's coming out, though. Good defense on the side of Amon. A beautiful backdash forward 1-2 punish. Back to City, the big lollipop swing, as Rips would say. And now Amon going to be taking the lead, at least one would think. What's the set play from here? The forward one. There comes the Eagly, though, not going to be sniping anything. And Newir gets frozen like Elsa. This is unfortunate on the side of the superhero main to my left. Slamming him back down. That's a full combo, but wait, no, he does not time it correctly. Newir coming out from the top ropes, and this should be the round. No, we're going to have some breakaway on the side of Amon. This should be close, though. Amon not breaking away. Newir taking full advantage of that. Amon thought he was going into fatal blow, and that is going to send it home. Very good call out from Newir.
How weak ass was that?
Round 2. Fight.
All right, Chad, things are only heating up. A $320 prize pool coming for that season finale. Big Boot making its way in. He says, this dude's a demon? Oh, you better believe it, man. Newir, probably one of the better peacemakers you will see in the entire scene. What's up, by the way, Big Varys? I see you lurking in the chat. Big Stomp's coming out, back to City. Beautiful setup, I will say, from Amon. Big Baba Frankie, what is up, man? Welcome back. I see everybody watching from around the world on the Twitch side, the YouTube side, the OnlyFans side. It does not matter. Welcome back here. Lowe's coming out. Amon getting tripped up. That's a full combo from Newir. And that's a good thing if you're on the side of the Peacemaker. It would not be a stream without Spicy Orzo. Welcome back. Looking shiny with that gold vape. By the way, Big Baba Frankie with the pink vape. That is a 25-month. Are you kidding me? Love to see it, Big Baba Frankie. Thank you so much for all the support. And all right, Amon not going to be taking that lead. We are breaking away from any and all of that. All right, Snow Globe's coming out. We got Eagles. We got a little bit of patriotism coming out. And Amon, can we finish the job here? Amon cannot make their way in time. Clones are out. Triple clone. Put a triple on that. What's up, Big Shutter, by the way, one of the lead mods here in the chat. And all right, look at Newir. He's just backdashing right now. Amon is in trouble. And this is the clock will play a factor, but it is not going to. And that is going to be all Newir taking it, though. Look at the bags, chat. Not like this.
Dickweed.
Says no fatality required on this one. And by the way, even Sorayu bending the knee, saying King Newir is so amazing. And I don't know who would disagree with that. That is going to be it, though. And now Newir looking pretty good. And now Amon looking pretty rough for wear. I'm getting used to solo commentating again. I don't do it very often. And Kilo, what is going on, man? Welcome back. 320 combat coins on the line for the season finale. Big rewards and big effort, I gotta say as well. Welcome back, Kilo.
Peacemaker.
Kilo, you're just in time for match number 2, I must say. By the way, very saying I can finally enjoy watching some MK, and who am I to disagree with any? And all of that, let's get you back to match number 2.
Heard about your botched power play, Flub Zero.
And by the way, between both streams, I see 200 people in the house. What is up to everybody watching from around the world? And even Varys bending the knee and saying Newir is just amazing. Holy!
Fight.
Chat, take notes. We got rubber duckies and flamingos in the background. Beautiful LA skyline. Also, there's a fight. Newir dropping a bit of a combo. 1 and 5 are going to suffer from that issue. Performances, chat, people know. All right, Lowe's coming out yet again, and this damage is going to keep on going. Newir really starting to put the squeeze on. Big damage again. A full combo from Newir. And gunshots, Amon making the wrong call out, and this is going to be a flawless on the side of Newir, getting it done.
You should have seen your face.
Round 2. Fight.
Eagly.
All right, Chad, Newir coming out with all the squeeze in the world. Back 3-4 is going to connect a full combo courtesy of that Chameleon. We do see Amon making a bit of a switch up here. Newir says, you know what, eat that. How do those keep catching him from full screen? Are you serious? Bowser watching in silence from the Uber. What is up, man? Overhead, though, Amon starting to do some work here. Amon with the lead. Good switch, I will say, on the side of Amon. All right, damage going to be damaging. That's probably one of the worst commentating quotes I've ever said, but we have a lot of those, Chad. Don't even worry about that. I'll be here all week. Nice. Newir on the verge of bringing this back. He's going for the YouTube combos. He's bagging, Chad. No! Amon cannot take one more hit. Beautiful. What was that?
All right, that might be overkill.
Brutality.
He is going down, Chad. The explosion coming from Newir. I don't even know if he meant to do that. What a call out from Newir. Chat, we gotta go take a look at this. Somebody come take a look at this with me. Insanity. Look at this. Amon using that chameleon to teleport, but Newir having none of it. And now Amon is out of here. It's all up on Trash. Can he get it done? Let's go take a look. Amon, yes, it's 2 lives apiece. All right, Amon, so now Trash has to come out here, and he's gonna have to do his dastardly to get this done. He said that's my teammate. The new intro proves it. That is correct, Shutter. People forget, man. And by the way, Newir trying to usher him out of the con. And by the way, Muhammad's saying that Newir a little bit too toxic for my liking, but you know what? In MK1, sometimes that is what you'll see from time to time. And Dax in the chat saying Newir is on point today. However, he does have to take on another Sub-Zero.
That's better than pissing away my time.
So how can I block the damn ads? There's a subscription button. I'm kidding. Guys, just so you know, we do not run any ads on this channel. Any ads you are seeing, they only support Twitch. We get no cut of any and all of that. All right, Newir coming through with a little bit more zoning. Sub-Zero known as a very defensive character in this game. Big slide on the side of none other than Trash. Splat coming out though. That's going to favor nobody else but in Trash. Bringing the Darius, by the way. Very interesting situation. Hey. And now Newir backing up says, you got to come to me. The problem is Newir does not have the lead. Said you don't want to watch the toxicity of me wearing a hazmat suit, says Papito. What is up? All right, Trash with the lead, playing his Sub-Zero a lot differently than Amon, but a big Flute of Doom gonna find its way in. Little Dre, by the way, sitting comfortably, says, do I even have to do anything? The answer is, at least as of now, you do not. Board 1-2, Newir surviving all of that mix, goes for the gunshot. And what's going on, Shutter? What can I do for you? No autographs. 1, and now brings it back down, forward 1-2. This should be all, this should be all Trash. He's close, and there's the Darius mix. And the low gonna send it home. That is absolutely gonna be it. And Chad, that is gonna send it home now. All right, Trash starting to strike first here and now. All right, and that's a full combo starter. Can you run Banshee, Jack, Cena, and our Talkinator next? Pups doesn't have electricity. Why doesn't he have electricity? Is he gonna have it back? But yes, just let him know to send out the invites next. Board 1-2 into the clone. Board 1 again. Duck City coming out. Another low on the side, but Newir gonna get that overhead though. Remember, you are locked into your character and cameo until you lose. What is up, by the way? Slow Fast, welcome aboard. All right, let's see it. And by the way, Shutter, yeah, just let him know. Just let him know. However, if Pups does not have it next, if he does not have it by that match, we simply would have to move on, unfortunately. All right, Low's coming out yet again. And the Darius as well. Here we go. All right, neither of these two have a big life lead. Getting rid of that cameo though, calls out the jump, does Newir. Beautiful tech on the side of him. And right now, Newir, this should be all his round. Trash not breaking away. Newir looking to clean this up, but we've got some whirly bird technology on the side of Trash. And that is gonna send it home from Newir.
How weak ass was that?
Final round. Fight.
And yo, what's up, Slowfast? That is a name I have not seen in the competitive scene in quite some time. Welcome back, dude. All right, Low's coming out. So is the Darius. Does not find that mix. Good defense on the side of Newir. So far, Newir has proven to be a one-man wrecking crew trying to set up that rematch against FireX coming tomorrow. And yo, what's going on? Elsa says, hey, Shape, how are you? I'm doing great, man. Who's Shape, by the way? Things are looking good on the side of Newir. Once again, he is going to be pulling away. And all right, John Cena says, let's go Newir. He wants to set up a matchup with him today. However, he's going to have to make a very, very deep run for that. So what I would need is for Banshee and Jack Orlando and John Cena and our Talkinator. Get those invites locked and loaded. You will be up next. Okay, back to City again, eagerly eating you alive. Bowser saying Newir is trolling? I don't know about that, man. That's a big Frotzy Freezy Freeze. Back to again. Ooh, the drop double, that's gonna be the game. Newir gonna be cashing out, and that is gonna, no, he drops it. Boy, I don't know how I feel about that one. However, he needs one more. Gunshots coming out. And this is your last chance if your name is Trash. And this is going to be the one-man wrecking crew. This is going to be all Newir getting it done, and he is going to be taking this one home. Now, he needs one more. Is this going to be our second solo of the day? One most certainly has to wonder. All right, chat. All right, now Newir, he has not lost a life yet. He is trying to get up a semifinals match set up against FireX and against DJ. However, that is going to be easier said than done. Trash going to be on his last life. Let's see if we can get anything on the board. Once again, guys, if you are just getting here, though, this is going to be our second match of the night. Still many, many more to go. Welcome to Shark Tank. Currently a $320 season prize pool. Now, all I got to say, man, that number continues to rise just like my waistline. And now let's get you back to the action. Let's see how Trash is going to be looking right here and right now. Trash, why in the hell did you leave? All right, Trash. Trash is not even online. Trash, did we leave? Yo, what's up, Poop? He says he doesn't want to continue. Did he really DQ? All right, Chad, that is going to do it. Let me just confirm on any and all of that real quick. All right, yeah, that is going to be Trash DQing our very first time. That is an unfortunate circumstance. All right, Chad, either way, that is going to do it. And now let's go ahead and send it back your way. All right, yeah, that is going to do it. Trash decided to throw in the towel, and all we can do is move on Newir and Little Dre. So with that, Chad, we've got to keep the action going, and we've got to keep it flowing. So with that, chat, now we have to go ahead and keep the action going. Keep in mind, if you DQ from an event, that means you cannot play in the next one. Merkurich had to find that out the hard way on the last season, and now that is going to be Trash having to find it out on this season. Chad, coming up next, I give you... Wait, we're actually skipping one here for this one. This is going to be Banshee and Jack Orlando taking on John Cena and our Talkinator. This one is going down like 4 flat tires. I give you Banshee, the best Tanya in the world, taking on John Cena, another Peacemaker in our Talkinator. He plays Conan, if my memory serves correct. Sorry, Chad. Words are hard. Let's get to it and let's go. All right, I see close to 200 people in the building. He says, can I get a minute? Jack Orlando is not answering right now. Is anybody here? Yeah, Amon, he's not allowed to play in the next 2v2 if you DQ on stream. That's always like a rule we've had. And by the way, Slow Fast says, where's Computerson at? Computerson should be here in about 30-40 minutes if he's going to show up. Kaizen, probably both. He said, I cannot think of a player using her. Yeah, you don't see a lot of Tanyas, man. Maybe Sparks, but I don't even know if he plays the game as much anymore. All right. We are going to try to see this, man. We are going to try to see what is going down. All right, he is here. All right, go ahead and send me those invites. We are ready for it. Or just the only one that wants to. He's a very solid Tanya. A lot of guys, they play Tanya, but this Tanya, just a little bit different, chat. All right, let's do it. He says Nora. He says is Nora Arabic? No, he's from North America. What's up, Dyer? All right, Banshee, go ahead and send me those invites, please, and thank you. Make it a scrimmage cop, if you would please. So talking so fast and dynamic and not making any mistakes. I can tell this as a lawyer. Kilo, the lawyer, coming through. I gotta say, man, we try, man. We really try. We try to keep things entertaining. I would say I'm less of a commentator and more of a hype man. But anything you guys do, as long as you guys are enjoying it, then I'm having a great time as well. Chat, let's get you to that next match where it will be Banshee and our Talkinator taking on John Cena and Jack Orlando. If I have that correct, let's go, chat. All right, we are ready for this. Invites are out. Banshee coming out. He said this Tanya is a little bit spicy. That is absolutely for sure. All right, Banshee and Jack Orlando taking on. Let me get this right on the scoreboard, chat. As like I said, I'm a one-man crew today. We're pretty much doing everything, but we do have the help of Big Shutter, John Cena, and our Talkinator. All right, chat. We're ready. We're ready, chat. You're basically 5 guys in one. It sounds wrong when you say it like that, but who am I to disagree? Mr. Z-Lab, what's up, man? Welcome back. Said you are doing great. Okay, all right. Well, apparently this hill stopped being a thing. All right, Banshee, I guess we're going to be accepting that one. All right, chat, sorry for the delay. We will be getting this one quick started, quick, fast, and in a hurry. And Poop, I guess you might not be wrong about that, but you might not be right about that. But who am I to disagree with this entire chat? He said, game bugged. All right, John Cena, I do have your invite. We are on the way. Let's go. All right, let's do it, chat. Let's get you back to that set. Does anybody have an invite out? Where is everybody? All right, let's do it, chat. Let's get things going. All right, I think we're good now, chat. I think we're good. Took a little bit of time, but we've got time. We've got plenty of it. All right. I think we should be good, chat. Once again, thank you guys all so much for your patience. A very fun day and a very much a 2v2 heavy day. I'm curious who's going to win this thing, by the way. Remember, 7 matches in total coming your way, and let's get everybody up in the house. I say we should. Banshee going to be on the way. Where is going to be Orlando? Jack Orlando and our Talkinator. I need you guys both here. Bam. And where is going to be Jack Orlando? Let's get it, chat. Once again, getting this one started. People forget, man, but I do not. There it is, guys. All the invites are out. Let's do this damn thing. All right, our Talkinator says he's on the way. John Cena's here. Banshee's here. This is going to be an insane matchup. By the way, I hear Jack Orlando is going first. And I'm wondering, is John Cena going first, though? People forget, man, but I do not. All right, looks like we're good to go, chat. Let's get this party cracking. Did people forget how hard it is? What's up, by the way, Suge? Sucks. What's up, Mason? I thought Cena's at WrestleMania, man. He's at both, man. He's a very hard-working man, I will say. By the way, if anybody does want to donate to the Shark Tank season prize pot, you can do so right here currently at $320. Never mandatory, but always appreciated, chat. We're locked, we're loaded, and we're ready to go. Jack Orlando taking on our Talkinator. Let's get it. Just in some time for some peak cinema. Jack Orlando coming out with the Reptile, and it will be none other than our Talkinator coming out with that Lopian, chat. Make some noise. Let's get it.
How deadly is your sting, Scorpion?
May that be a fact you never learn.
Round 1, fight.
And by the way, if you're on that YouTube side, be sure to like and subscribe. We're 50 followers away from hitting 5K. And if we do that today, I'm coming out in the crop top. It's set in stone. It is what it is. However, the battle of the classic characters coming out, green versus yellow on this Reptile taking on Scorpion. However, it will be none other than Jack Orlando striking first, taking a bit of a play out of the Kaizen playbook. And I like that, Chad. Reptile looking kind of go to the jump, and ooh, bit of a whip on that. Nobody was here to answer the door on that one. Down 1, 2-1. Solid grab on the side, Striker to blow out your guts and give you that Taco Bell treatment. Down 1 yet again, though. Use of the armor, though. Neither of it paying off, though. That is going to be a hell of a punish. Stand 2, good grab. However, we're going to be taking that one all away. Factory going to be coming out with all the heat in the world. We're taking this one skybound and down. It is going to be our Talkinator starting to make their way back in. Pulls him down. And a 2-1. Down 1 as well. All right. And a down 1 as well again, though. And this is going to be all Jack Orlando. He's on the verge. 2-1-4. Striker as well. If he can get one more combination, he might have something here. That Striker going to be getting some damage still. Still puts him in the red zone and still needs a lot more. It's coming out into the Whirlybird. However, that is going to be no good. That is going to be no punish at all, but the down 4 into the special is going to be good to go on the side of Jack Orlando.
Round 2, fight.
All right, chat, once again, we are working our way in, though. There is going to be the Jaw on the side of our Talkinator. And by the way, Kai's saying post special doing work. People forget, man. The MK11 tech going to be going super strong here. Back 3. And there's going to be the spear, though. That's a full count. Actually, no, he just wasn't blocking. 2-1 into the Jaw yet again. Gunshots coming out. 4-3-4. And now our Talkinator starting to get some damage of his own. Our Talkinator with a very strong life lead. 2-1 yet again. However, he's going to be throwing him all the way back down. Throws him into the corner. Here we go on the side of Jack Orlando. The wake-up grab. Are you kidding me? Bit of a lag spike coming out. Double down 1. 4-3-4. Down 1 and another 4-3. 1-1 into the acid ball. We're breaking away from any and all of that. What is up, by the way, mate? Yeah, I know it's safe. He just was not blocking. This should be a tie ball game if you get one more. We are mashing out here, chat. If you're just joining us on the YouTube or the Twitch side, just want to let you guys know this is going to be set number 3 of 4 in the first round, though. Jack Orlando, he needs a Christmas miracle. The problem is, holiday seasons are over. And that should be a full combo punish, but no. Striker to keep it safe. Back 3 as well. Things are heating up. Jack Orlando with the punish, and that is going to be the game. Jack Orlando able to send it home. And I know Kai's somewhere saying, yep, that absolutely does work. And that is going to be now the lead coming for Jack Orlando and Banshee. And this team's starting to look a little bit goated, trying to make their way into that semifinals. All right, a 1-0 lead coming on the side of Jack Orlando with a little bit of late game theatrics, and Bowser having a good time. Kaizen in the building, big mate in the house, and all I gotta say, this 2v2 is living up to that legend. Let's go take a look at that replay. And all right, Chad, for you guys wondering, Peterson said he'll be here in about 40 minutes. We'll see how true that is. We'll see if he's able to make it. If not, we're giving him the day off. He deserves it, Chad. And Vam, what's up on the YouTube side? Welcome back. John Cena having a great time. I see you, man. I see you. All right, let's get you back to it, though. Do we see any kind of switch coming out of our Talkinator? Is this the time? I know he plays a Conan as well. Ultimately, though, it is up to him.
Reptile, Liu Kang.
By the way, well over 200 people watching between both platforms. Our first Liu Kang of the day. Let's get it.
You have made excellent progress, Aaz.
Once again, the winner of these sets will be moving on to the semifinals. And currently, there's a $320 prize pool for that season finale. We are working and we are lurking our way in. Let's go! Jack Orlando says, I don't care what character you pick. You can be the fire god, you can be the wind god. It does not matter. I'm making this all about the reptile pressure, though. The back three, you knew it was coming. By the way, Kaizen's saying I'm getting tier whore for sure. In what game? The next one? All right, projectiles coming out. And Tigerson says, I'm just waiting for Banshee. Hopefully we get to see some Banshee today, because right now Jack Orlando is cooking. Forward, forward, no counter attempt on that back three as well. 1-1. Back up for the back three. Shujinko coming out, going to be doing a little bit of a prayer. Pray with me, Shujinko. One, overhead chop as well. We're trying to work our way in. The down one coming out, though, getting his turn back. This should be the round from coming from Jack Orlando, and that is going to send it home. All right, Jack Orlando out here doing the Lord's work. He's on set point. Fireball's coming out. Goes for the Gator roll just to get out of dodge. No punish on the side of our Takinator. Into the air we go. Finally, our Takinator finally the fruits of his labor starting to pay off, chat. Worked hard. Forward technology. 1-1. Tries to back up for that back three, though. However, it's going to be our Takinator. Not buying that. Does get grabbed, though. And I see those numbers climbing on the YouTube side. Almost cracking that 100 viewer barrier. What is up to everybody watching around the world? All right, comes out with the armor. Goes for the down two. Canceled, but the rocket's still going to find its mark. And now Jack Orlando on the verge of putting this one away. Can he activate Mr. John Cena himself? And our Takinator trying to stay alive, but Jack Orlando trying to do the opposite. Jack Orlando trying to make his way in. Just going with a little bit of zony bony. However, that acid ball going to be eating through anything and everything. That's going to completely whiff. Cannot make his way in, though. Goes for them bluff trains. Back three. Down one. And trying to put this one away. One grab would suffice, chat. Can he get it? And this is gonna do it, chat. That is gonna be it. Jack Orlando is gonna take out our Takinator, and that is gonna be all she wrote. A 2-0 lead, and that is gonna be our Takinator going down, which means John Cena is gonna have to solo this entire team. Let's get you to that replay, and let's see how things are gonna look next as our man John Cena makes that repeat return. And yo, what's going on, Gravity, man? What's up with you, man? It's been a while since we've seen you. Welcome back to the chat. And Banshee saying, do I even have to do anything? Remember, we've had 2 solos today, and we'll see if John Cena can break that trend. By the way, after this, coming up next is going to be none other than Ross and Mr. Pups. They are going to be taking on, let me check my old Rolodex. They're going to be taking on Abo Bender and Aaz. Let's get it, chat. Let's go! All right, Mr. Cena himself coming through. Peacemaker, by the way, does very well in this event. We see Newir is already in the semifinals. John Cena trying to punch his ticket as well. However, our Takinator still sitting with 2 lives.
Round 1. Fight.
And things are heating up from here. As you can see in the fight night, our Takinator says, you know what, let me just clear the road for Banshee. Remember, even if you can't win this set, it is all about taking lives off your opponent. Forward 4 coming in. And by the way, Elson says, have a good stream. Thank you so much, Elson, and welcome back. Always a pleasure to see you up in here. All right, John Cena trying to lame this man out. Mohammed, what is up on the YouTube side? Appreciate you guys all watching from around the world. And yes, chat, we're going a little bit solo dolo today. Food's coming out, stand 3s as well. Back 3 not going to find its mark, though. Shujinko trying to go for the explosion. Stand 1, and Bowser, what are you even saying right now? Bowser, what are you telling me? The torpedo coming in. Jax as well, and it will be John Cena with the lead. However, that is going to be all halted right here. And now this is our Takinator, this reptile. Starting to kind of cook here, Chad, and I'd like to see the activity. Duck all that. John Cena stuck in the corner. What do you do here if you're the Peacemaker main? To my right now, coming to my left. Can't catch him out of the sky, but has to break away. That shot's coming out. So I think all fighting games are about taking life off your opponent, but I might be wrong. Hey, man, you could be right about something. However, chat, this is going to do it, and that is going to send it home.
Round 2. Fight.
And once again, we are working our way in. And by the way, Shutter, can you give me any update on Mr. Pups' electricity? Just in case this thing were to end a little bit early. Forward 4 making its way in, and chat, here comes Mr. Cena himself, looking to take some lives off of our, Jack Orlando. So everyone loves VapeCoach. Oh, we agree. What's up, by the way, Mr. President? Big slam down. John Cena completely in control here. 1-1. So he's thanking me for nothing. People forget, man. Thanks are important. Big whiffopotamus. Solid grab, though. Eagly is out. Not going to be getting anything out of that. Stand 1. Our Talkinator. I'm sorry, Jack Orlando, can he take the lead here, chat? Said nope, not back. If it's not back by the time it's done, Shutter, we just have to move on. Jump in's coming out. It's unfortunate for Rasul. However, we would have to make a call on that. And now Jack Orlando, he is in trouble, and that's gonna be the big splat. And John Cena able to take a life off of Jack Orlando, starting to heat up here and trying to eliminate the Reptile main to my left. Look at him there, just aura farming. Reminds me of a prime Shutter, Chad. And Lady of Chaos in the building. Shout out to one of our GOAT mods in the house. Bowser over here lurking. He might be twerking. People forget, man. People forget. All right, Chad, now it is time for Jack Orlando. He's got to make a decision right here and right now. Let's get to it and let's go. By the way, well over 200 people watching the stream. Shout out to everybody once again. What is today even? Today's Sunday.
Johnny Cage.
I don't know, Chad. As you're a content creator, the days all just blend into one.
Wuxi Academy.
I've never crossed paths with a movie star.
All right, John Cena, though, in prime control here. We'll see if our Talkinator can help clear the path for Banshee. Keep in mind, if our Talkinator does lose this one, you will see Banshee coming out the best Tanya in the game. All right, Lowe's as well. He said, by the way, Tigerson saying Shutter never had aura. Impressive to say the least. People forget it. Shutter had aura at one point. It lasted about 6 or 7 seconds. All right, and this should be a much better matchup on the side of Jack Orlando. What do you got for me, Shutter? All right, gunshots coming out. And once again, this Peacemaker trying to zone. No, Shutter, we don't do that. It kills what a 2v2 is all about. Remember, a 2v2, man, is about you and your partner. Unfortunately, if one is unable to make it, we would have to just keep moving on. Papita in the chat, what is up, my goat? Nearly at that 100 viewer mark on the YouTube side. What is up, everybody? Luke's coming out, and so are the Eagles, and Chad's a big splat as well. John Cena on the verge. This should be a punish, and it will be, but he drops it. Unfortunate. Ross, we can't do that, man. We can't do that. Remember, we eliminate people if they do not have two players here to start with. And this is gonna hurt. This is gonna sting, and that's gonna be Jack Orlando. By the way, the computer science twerk game, that's mandatory anyway. All right, this should be the lead coming from Jack Orlando, Chad. Is this gonna be the game? No, not quite. Needs one more, but that is gonna send it home.
Got my eyes on you.
Round 2. Fight.
I don't know how I feel about that. Shutter. I don't know if we... man. This is not a situation we run into very often. It happened with Sosaid way back in the day. I don't know if we should allow him to get a replacement. We got decisions to make, Chad. No. It wouldn't make sense, though, because no. If it's grand finals and you need a replacement, no, we can't do it. Ross, I want to keep you in this thing. This is an open bracket, bro. It wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't be fair. Yeah, there are no replacements. Yeah, you can't do it. Can't do it. Ross, I want to help you out here, man, but there's nothing I can do. And Blade saying let him play. We can't, man. We simply can't. 4-3-2. 4-3-2 again. Our Talkinator. I'm sorry. Yes, Jack Orlando. Starting to do some damage. Elsa, no, unfortunately not. I was trying to think about it, but it would not be fair. What if Ninja Killer joined the bracket and somebody wanted to replace their opponent with him? You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't be right. All right, and now our Jack Orlando on the verge of putting this one away. Jack Orlando not going poke special, and that is absolutely going to do it. John Cena on set point. And Kilo, yeah, I was thinking about it, but I was like, you know what? For the sake of competition, it's not fair. Remember, you sign up with your opponent, you guys have a bond. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Tommy Jinjin, I see you in the chat as well. I wanted to make something happen here, but remember, there's money on the line here. And Venla coming through with the heat, by the way. That's our GOAT Johnny Consumer saying, babe, just so you know, I'm here. And dropping 5 subs on us, getting halfway to that sub goal. Johnny Consumer, you absolute demon. Exactly, Papita, exactly. It wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't be fair. You guys agree with that, and so do I. And by the way, Venla, Johnny Consumer, I see you here, man. What is up to Minneapolis, and what is up to Minnesota up in the building? John Cena once again on set point. Jack Orlando, that health bar, looking to be in trouble, Chad. All right, and now John Cena looking to zone here. 250 people in the chat. 260, correct me. Exactly, Kaizen, exactly. If I were to let anybody 2v1, then Connie Money could sign up by himself. It's not fitting of the 2v2 event. We gotta keep it fair, Chad. We gotta keep it fair. People forget fair is a big thing. All right, good grab. Darius gonna throw you down. Another solid hip toss. And by the way, Johnny Consumer, all I can say is, man, thank you so much for everything you do. Welcome back to the Fight Night and welcome back to Shark Tank. And one more coming from either player. Big boot on the loose, and that's gonna do it, Chad. That is absolutely gonna send it home. And Chad, with that, that is gonna drop out Jack Orlando, and now Banshee gonna have to come out the best Tanya in the game. We're gonna see how they're gonna be looking, Chad. Now let's go take it to that replay. All I gotta say is, Chad, all right, you guys wanted me to wake up? I'm starting to wake up, though. Johnny Consumer, Big Venla coming through with 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. 2v1 is a Friday night. All right, Bowser, I see you in the chat, all right? That's a 10-year ban, I decided, all right? And my bans don't get lifted that easy. And yo, what is up, Big Venla? What is up, Johnny Consumer, man? Welcome back. Thank you so much for all the love, by the way, man. Everything you do for the channel, man, it is definitely appreciated. All right, let's get it, chat. Let's get it, chat.
You have a man's body.
Banshee, the best Tanya in Mortal Kombat 1, coming out. Let's see what they've got for us. And by the way, I do not even believe Venla, aka Johnny Consumer stream. We're showing him some love anyway. Welcome back to Shark Tank. All right. And now it is going to be all eyes on Banshee, the best Tanya in MK1. By the way, close to 300 people watching this event. What's up to everybody watching around the world? And remember, if you're on that YouTube side, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying that action. We are super close to hitting 5,000 subs. Is it going to happen today? Is it going to happen a year from now? Who the hell knows? Let me see the game plan right now. However, it's going to be all Banshee, all eyes on Banshee. No splat coming out, and beautifully placed anti-air, I will say. Big sweep as well. Catches him out, though. Tries to go for the double pits to chesty. Not going to quite find the mark there, Chad. All right, John Cena, though, poking a special, and that's going to be all Banshee, Chad.
Reconsider this fight.
Round 2. Fight.
And I would say, Mr. Pups, if anything happens in the next maybe 5-10 minutes, maybe we can do something about it. All right, John Cena coming through. John Cena coming through with the lead, and that legally clipping him, Chad. And remember, $320 on the line for that season finale. Still remember, there's going to be 13 qualifiers left. We want to get everybody, all these sweats up into that 2v2, and that is going to be all John Cena taking it home.
Good.
Final round. Fight.
Banshee, though, remember, these two are tied up as tied up gets, so this is a 1st to 2. Remember, that scoreboard going to be counting down backwards. Blackjack in the chat, great to have you here as well. And now Banshee with a huge life lead. And once again, you are watching the best active Tanya in Mortal Kombat 1, and it is not even a question. Goes for the parry, does Banshee. Big splat coming out of the sky, and the low. That is going to be a huge punish, though. And this is going to be all this Tanya putting it on you, and Banshee going to take that life lead, and Banshee getting it done. Banshee needs one more game to make it to that semifinals. Let's go take a look at that replay, and let's see how things are trending, if we can. And once again, guys, welcome everybody back to Shark Tank. This has been a huge, crazy day. I gotta say, man, there's gonna be so many more good matches, including the semifinals, which should be starting next unless we have any intervention coming from Mr. Pups. All right, let's do the damn thing. Let's get it sent your way. Let's see who's coming out on top. And by the way, if anybody does want to come through to the Discord, look no further than right here. This is where you can sign up for the event. The next match should be, the next 2v2 should be on Tuesday or Wednesday. All right, John Cena thinking about this one. What does he want? What does he need to deal with Banshee? And Shutter, yes, semifinals after this, so it should be FireX and DJ taking on Newir and taking on Little Dre. That's going to be a banger, by the way. Who's going to want to miss that? Besides Fluid, of course. All right, let's do it, Chad. John Cena has only 1 life left. Let's see if Banshee can make good on this. Damage coming out left, right, and center field. 280 people in the building. What is up to everybody around the world? You start final exams on Wednesday. Well, that's no good. How long do those last, Shutter? Maybe I can get in Takidata's ear. No way, it's the famous WWE superstar, Mr. John Cena himself. All right, and Banshee, though, still in the lead. I do not believe John Cena knows this matchup. I'll be completely honest with you, Chad. How often do you get to see a Tanya, man? Not very often, though. There's a big splat, and that should be close to the round. And one more is all Banshee needs. John Cena in trouble, and that is going to send it home. And yo, what's up, Big Giant in the chat as well?
Fight.
All right. Things are going crazy here on the side. Mr. Cena himself coming through with the damage. He's gonna need so much more though. Gets another big combo spike. All right, John Cena making good on this promise to send this one to a final game. You can see Banshee trying to stop any and all of this. However, Mr. Cena himself, wait. Overhead spike. Into the air we go. John Cena right now. John Cena trying to do something, trying to do anything and anything. I'm sorry, anything and anything. Yeah, great commentary, Coach. Trying to do anything and everything about this. However, Banshee's slowly making their way back in. Banshee's on set point. Overhead, low into the overhead. That should be enough. This should be all Banshee. He's gonna spend that fatal blow. This is gonna scale, but it's not gonna scale nearly as bad as you would hope if you're a fan of John Cena. I think this is it. 1100 health. Can he live? Can he live, Chad? Is this enough? He might just barely be alive. And he is. And that is going to send it home. That is going to do it. That is going to be all Banshee eliminating. And we have Latanya in semifinals. John Cena, thank you so much for playing today. However, this team is going to be eliminated. Banshee and Jack Orlando going through to the semis. Let's go take a look at that replay once again, brought to you by this incredible, amazing community. And I will say, the problem there is I don't think John Cena knows that matchup. Who still plays that character? You got to ask yourself. Chad, with that result, though, we are going all semifinals bound and down. And now, let's go take a look at this. We do have some news, by the way, and we do have some unfortunate news. Let me make some noise here. Let me show you exactly how things are trending. So with that, it is going to be none other than Banshee and Jack Orlando coming through and going to the semifinals. And Chad, we have an unfortunate circumstance. I'm gonna let you know completely on the other end. So Rasul and Mr. Pups. Rasul's ready to go. The problem is, Mr. Pups, he does not have any electricity. So we cannot have any replacements. We cannot have Rasul play solo. We have to keep in line with the 2v2 style of this event. We need 2 players on each end to make this work. So with that, we are going to be moving on Abo Bender and Aaz to the very next round. So Rasul, we do hope that we can see you on stream next time. But with that, Chad, we are going to the very next match. Let's do it though. Coming up next, I give you semifinal number 1. It is going to be none other than FireX and DJ take it on Newir and Little Dre. Let's get this match started. Let's get going and let's do the damn thing. By the way, it is going to be Newir looking for his run back against FireX yesterday, where we did see a 3-1 score. However, 2v2 is going to change everything. Let's get it back your way and let's get things cooking. By the way, a bit of a short event on that hand because of that, but you know what, Chad? At the end of the day, it is, of course, going to be nighttime. To just give FireX and DJ the money right now? I'm an MK content creator. I don't have money. All right, we are here and we are going in. Let me just get Newir up in the building and let me get... All right, Newir. Invite is out. Now we simply need... Where is my goat, Little Dre, at? You said we experienced technical difficulties. We'll be right back after this message. Hang in there. What's up, by the way, Kilo? All right, we are ready for it. God's will. Welcome back to the chat. All right, who's coming out first here? Is it going to be FireX or is it going to be DJ? We did see DJ solo the last team. Let's see if we can do the same thing here. Or will FireX be coming out showing us exactly how it's done? Chat, I give you semifinal number 1. Once again, we are a bit of a one-man crew here today. Thank you so much for your patience. I think the event has gone pretty smooth, though, if I'm not lying. Other than me taking like an hour to set up. People forget, man. Who else do we need here? I think that's everybody. Who's going first? Banshee, that's up to you. Whoever wants to play first can play first. We do not put any restrictions on you. All right, who's going first? DJ or FireX? Make sure you make your decisions and make them now. What's up, Goods? Excuse me for one quick second, chat, if you'd be so kind.
Sindel, Cyrax, Tremor, Madam Bo, Living
Fluid, yes, of course. All right, Chad, I've never seen this match, by the way. Little Dre taking on FireX, though. Let me go ahead and fix this real quick. Scoreboard, I need you to fix her. I need you to act appropriate. All right, we're good, Chad, we're good. All right, so FireX gonna be leading the charge here on the side of semifinal number 1. Little Dre gonna be doing it himself. We've not seen any of these 2 players play today. Overhead, though, a beautiful uplock on the side of FireX. And who knows how to play this matchup better than young Skibbity? He plays Katana Khan all the time. Almost got reverse 3-0 by him yesterday, by the way. People forget, though. I did not. FireX with a tremendous lead though, and the problem is Little Dre, he needs so much damage. The shimmy back two, here he goes. However, damage on the side of none other than Little Dre. Bomb Squad heating up. Here we go. Little Dre though, if he can be right maybe 6 or 7 more times, he has something to say here. One more should tie this up. FireX, and he guessed right. That meter slowly starting to build for FireX. And there's gonna be the grab. That's gonna be the round 110%. Little Dre able to bring this back. Does he spend the fatal blow? He's got meter, Chad. Oh, he might be getting a little bit greedy here, Chad. He might be getting a little bit greedy here. And that is absolutely gonna do it. The chip damage finally gonna catch up, and that is gonna send it home. Great stuff we're seeing coming out of Little Dre. Little Dre, of course, coming out of ELG. Newir coming out of Lyra. FireX and DJ coming out of CGF and spiking him on his dome piece right now. We can see from Little Dre. FireX coming through with the raw scream, able to avoid the Madam Bow. All right. By the way, Little Dre still has that fatal blow at his disposal. Now one. Whirly Bird is out. 1-1 into the scream. Here comes Skibbity. FireX trying to light this place up like a Christmas tree. Down one. Back two. Does not find the mix. Very good defense we're seeing out of Little Dre until it's not. It's another scream though. What's going to be the Oki setup here? That cameo is loaded. He finds it again. And this should be all FireX. You see Little Dre not even breaking away. Accepts his fate 110% here. Back two. Forward one again. By the way, Giant says, do you know Musta? Who is Musta? Is this a joke? I do not know him. What's up, man?
Final round. Fight.
Significant Iron, what is up? Shout out to one of our biggest supporter and a close friend of mine in the stream. Welcome back, man. You are just in time for semifinal number 1. By the way, Aaz, Jack Orlando, Banshee, make sure you guys all add each other. Make sure you guys are all good to go. And a big grab coming out of Little Dre. Little Dre with the lead. And Unis, what's up, man? I see you on that YouTube side. Welcome back to the stream, dude. How's everything on your side of the aisle? Big goop coming through. FireX finally decides time is time to break away. Right. Oh, that is going to be the spike he needed, though. That projectile did not counter it. And this is going to be all Little Dre ball. 1-1 coming from Skibbity. He has that tremor loaded. Can he find the mix? He's looking for it. There's going to be the ground pound, and he finds it. A very solid setup on the side of FireX. And this could be all she wrote, but no, put a pin in that one. Little Dre, he knows this is one of his last chances here. FireX close to chip out territory. 1-1-1, and another 1-1, and that is gonna send it home. FireX, knowing his frames, the #1 seed here in the form of DJ and FireX, continue to live up to the hype, and now a 1-0 lead on the side of FireX. And I will say the winners here, the winner of this set you see right here could be a favorite to win it all. And I don't think that's a hot take whatsoever. Both 4 very talented players and DJ. Let's get you back to the action, chat, and let's send it back your way. By the way, close to 300 people in the house. What is up to everybody watching around the world? Shark Tank Qualifier number 3. Remember, there's 16 of these, man. These do not get old, just like I do. All right, chat, forever young.
The hourglass.
Scorpion may trust you, but why should I?
And Dax on the YouTube side saying this Sindel player is on a warpath, dude. FireX, the best active Sindel, and Dre, one of the best active Cyraxes you will see in the entire game. I'm telling you, what you guys see now here in late MK1, you are going to be seeing the best of the best with their respective characters. Remember, there's a lot of money on the line for that finale. They're going to be working for every penny. And Dre, I have a feeling he's not going to be going down on a 2-0 score. He's going to have something to say about this. Gets the big shim jim, doesn't confirm on it, though. Good grab, though. Madam Bow on their way out. Big dunk coming on the side of Little Dre. Fireball's on the loose. Bomb Squad as well. FireX being super careful about his plot in. Down one, trying to keep his turn. Little Dre trying to get anything done here. FireX does not have the lead whatsoever. You can see Little Dre definitely slowing down his game plan to try to keep up with FireX. FireX, the problem is if he gets one mix, this is over. But I don't know if it's going to happen here. Little Dre starting to pull away. Good low. Down one. Can he find that mix? And that's going to be a beautiful call out. Is it going to be enough? If FireX gets one mix here, it's over. And he does not. All right, still prime position for either player, but that's going to favor Little Dre. He's going to take that round, and he's going to take it home.
Round 2. Fight.
By the way, if you're on that YouTube side, smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content. We try to bring you this every single day. Big low coming out on the side of Little Dre. He's looking to activate DJ, though. You have a feeling here, though. I'm telling you, this FireX has made a lot of players cry. Is he going to add to that list today? Red? Good grab, though, and here's some more Madam Bo for your viewing pleasure. Little Dre right now, though, is doing the Lord's work here. FireX, though, has most certainly seen better rounds. He's most certainly seen better health bars. Very nice pickup on the side of FireX, I will admit. 2-4, though, into the screen. Here comes Young Gibbity. Forward to the stomp. FireX, though, taking the lead here. The problem is, can he find the mix? Yes, he can! Dre says enough is enough. There's gonna be the low. FireX is forced to break no meter on either front. Down one, and that is going to be the round. I don't think there's anything FireX can do. We need to find a way to that fatal blow. Does Dre? Does not have meter for it, though. Good defense, and that's gonna be the punish shot, and that is gonna be the round. Dre, he thought he had enough chip out. He thought he had the game-winning combination. It was not enough, and that is gonna tie it up. FireX is on set point. Bomb squad on the loose. Lady of Chaos cheering for FireX. So is DJ, and so is the rest of the EU region. All right, no poking a special on either front. He does not find the mix. And Dwig's World, what's up, man? And Traps, that's a name I have not seen in forever. Shout out to the Kenshi Go, dude. Welcome back. Back two. Forward one. A game of inches, just like, never mind. Grab even better tech. On another forward one. This is starting to fall apart for Dre. All eyes might be on Newir if Dre gets opened up again. Dre, of course, represented by ELG. Newir represented by Lyra. Back two again. And Dre would have to be close to perfect. This is really starting to fall apart for him. And he's gonna spend that fatal blow. It's not gonna hit, and that's gonna be all FireX taking it home. And FireX giving him that ex-girlfriend treatment, gonna be blowing out those eardrums, and down goes Dre. FireX and DJ, dude, just a two-man wrecking crew, and now all eyes on Newir. We saw this matchup yesterday, by the way, if you follow the channel closely. Can Newir get his get back? Only time will tell. Let's go take it to that replay screen, and let's go. All right, chat. All eyes on Newir here. There's a lot of pressure, but pressure makes diamonds. Let's get you to it, and now let's see what Newir is coming out with. By the way, you can see Newir has been practicing that katana matchup, eyeing a showdown with DJ.
Peacemaker. Sit down.
All right, here comes Newir. And 2 lives are on his side. He would have to win 4 games without losing 2. We know what's on the line, Chad.
Jax.
And once again, if you follow the channel closely, you will remember this was yesterday's grand finals, in which FireX won 3-1. However, 2v2 changes everything.
How the hell you know about him?
He said, "You are the Jim Ross of MK1 commentary." We try, guys. We try. We try just to hype you guys up.
Fight.
Hopefully, you guys are all enjoying the action, watching around the world. By the way, as it stands, currently a $320 prize pool. Most recently, coming through from the GOATs here on the Twitch side. If anybody doesn't want to donate to that, you can do so right here. By the way, and right now, though, Newir is making mincemeat out of FireX, so FireX is in some trouble. Okay. You said the Shadow's still in control. People forget, man. People forget. All right, chat, and with that right here, this is going to be none other than FireX trying to make his way back. He'll need one more solid combo. Goes for the double anti-gravity, though. Here comes the Jax. When does that armor wear off? Back 2 yet again. Let's call out the cameo. FireX not letting him out of his crosshairs. Newir's close, but that's going to be the game winner right there. Newir can't break away the cameo. Got smacked. Chat, all right, we see what we're looking at here. FireX is on a warpath. By the way, after this match, I do need Banshee and Jack Orlando, Abo Bender, and Aaz. Make your way down to the fight night. Make your way down to Shark Tank. And now FireX obliterating that cameo. There is no breakaway in sight for Newir. Once again, FireX and DJ, the #1 seed in this event. Boom's coming out. Newir with a big lead. The problem is FireX always knows how to make his way back. FireX waking up with buttons. Remember, only 2 more matches after this. Your next semifinal, and of course, your grand final. Double anti-gravity. FireX trying to chase him down. FireX getting opened up. Oh, Jesus. By the way, guys, the next Shark Tank should be on Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll be sure to let you know. Or one again. Big Low coming out on the side, and another grab from FireX. Another grab. FireX almost in the lead. What do you do here? And a forward one gonna capsize him. He's got a break. And he's not allowing it, coming through with the double fireball. And just like that, FireX is on set point. Newir drops down to 1 life. He would need to solo this entire thing if he wants to win. All right, chat. We see what we're looking at. We see where things are trending. And Crime Rider with a 10 bomb. Crime Rider saying, Vape, I got you on this one. $20 donated on the Twitch side. Thank you so much here. Coming from Crime Rider most recently. Holy moly, man. Crime Rider coming through says, you know what? Let's get that to 330. Let's get it to 367. What's up, man? That's the Crime Rider, one of our biggest supporters. Geiler as well. Shout out to everybody yet again. And all I got to say, guys, that prize pool continuing to go sky high.
Your father is a real charmer.
All right, guys, one more is all you need if you're on the side of FireAxe. He said it's only going to climb it, just like my blood pressure. We're taking meds, though, chat. We're important. We got this. All right, Newir would have to solo this. Can it be done? Yes. Is it likely? You got to ask yourself. $330 on the board for the finale. Crime Rider most recently, Geiler most recently, and the entire Twitch and YouTube side watching in awe to see if FireX can solo this entire team. All right, here comes a beautiful back two. Has to chase him down for that. That is not easy to make your way in. Here comes Eagly. No tremor. FireX looking wary for it though, but here comes big Newir with the lead. And yo, what's up to the Sauce Boss making their cameo today? What is up? Board one. Gunshots coming out of Newir. That is absolutely going to be the round, and Newir finally starting to wake up. He would need to win 4 straight here. This would be one of the biggest comebacks in Shark Tank history if he's able to do it. By the way, Vengeful Spirit says, Vape sounds like he can commentate for the NFL. I'm not sure about that, man. We just try to hype you guys up, man. If you guys are feeling the love, then I am feeling the love. All right. Torpedoes coming out. Down 3 as well. Big boot on the loose, and now Newir with the lead. FireX trying to call out anything and everything. Forward 4 as well. FireX trying to look for that shimmy. Can he find the mix? No. Newir says, you caught me with that yesterday. You will not catch me with that today. Down 1 into the anti-gravity. He finds the mix. Oh, Jesus, Newir. He has FireX on roller skates here. Back 2 is going to find its mark. And chat, FireX, so he is the kid, the comeback kid. I'm telling you this right now. One of the youngest players we have in the events, 15 years old. I think only Cucumber's younger. And that is going to be it, though. He died through the crystalline. Look at the bags, chat. And that is Newir. He is going to be sending this bad boy home, and that is going to be a now 3-1 score. All I got to say, man, if Newir is able to win one more, things could get interesting. There's going to be FireX losing his very first life of the entire event, by the way. And all I gotta say is, guys, shout out to this entire community, man. It's crazy. Only our 3rd event in for Shark Tank, $330 raised. Thank you guys for allowing us to do this pretty much every single day of the week. And Shark Tank, man, this is our way of saying thank yous to the players, to the audience. Remember, every single dime donated goes directly to that prize pool and goes into the winning players' pockets. I'm a little bit nervous because if that thing continues to climb, we might see the likes of Faisal. We might see the likes of Connie Monty. Who the hell knows?
Sindel. Tremor.
We might even see the likes of me. I'm trying to win some cash here, Chad. Who wants to team up with
I
me?
hear your father is a
The Rush, what's up, man? Kilo saying I'm feeling the heat is on. Hey, when the heat is on, the pain is gone, Chad. All right, Newir needs one more to eliminate FireX. Let's see if it shall be done. Mate, you teaming up with me? We winning this whole thing? I got you, mate. I got you. Remember, if you team up with me, you get 6 or 7 lives. That's my way of saying thank you. Remember, I own the place. FireX coming out with the lead. Yes, exactly, mate. Exactly. We're going to win that thing guaranteed. You forget me. Good grab, though. Is that up block damage? No, not quite. And a good grab, though. He says get in that corner. Very hard to grab FireX, though, I will admit. And they wake up 1-1. What a ballsy call out on the side of FireX. And he looks like to be going on set point. FireX needs one more round.
This is my
And the Rush saying VapeCoach back at it again and again, chat. All right, trying to out Pizza the Hut here. A little bit is going to be FireX getting the big explosion. Not going to get much out of that. Anti-gravity, though. That could have been a full combo, though. Not quite going to find its mark. These two playing in grand finals. Yesterday, they made here in the Shark Tank semifinals. Finds the mix, and here is all FireX. Newir, do we break? No. As long as no one else has internet, I'll team up with you. Vape, I got you, Grime Rider. Hey, we're bringing that title home. Anti-gravity as well. Not able to find that mark. FireX getting hit with the down one into the equally double piston chesty on the side of Newir. Gunshots are out. A full combo coming from Newir. And Aaz, I got your invite. We will be there ASAP. To grab though, FireX says access denied on any and all of that. He said you'd have to carry me. I'll carry everybody. Chat, who wants? Hey, chat, let's do a 5-on-1. Sounds kind of wrong, but you know what? I'm into it. And Keith Mikas, what is up, man? I see your comments every single time. Much love and welcome to the stream, man. Great to happy you're able to catch us live. Newir, what do you got for us? Another grab. FireX once again saying access is denied. 2-4, 2-4-4. Getting sent packing is going to be Newir. FireX trying to chase him down, and he's going to take it, chat. Newir, we've got to break. We've got to break, but he can't. That tremor getting hit, but now he can. Newir's going to have to be close to perfect here. And he's going to spike him, and that is going to do it. Bowser's saying we should do a real fight night where everyone cosplays as their favorite character and we beat the hell out of them. Dude, I'm here for it, man. I'm going to dress up as Shang. All right, I'm going to have a bit of a spare tire poking out. Do not mind that. Back two. Does not find the mix. Newir is on set point, but so is FireX. That one anti-gravity does find the mix. Newir in the lead. By the way, if you're on that YouTube side, smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content. Good low. All right, I see some cheers for Newir coming on the YouTube side, coming from the Rush. Oh, that is going to be some dastardly damage here. FireX knows he's got to break away. The problem is Newir now does not have meter, and FireX does not have meter. These two looking to get it done right here and right now. Eagly's coming out, chat. And FireX, that life lead is starting to fall apart. All right, Newir. And there's the gunshots. Can the Eagly catch him? And this is going to be Newir eliminating. No, one more. And that is going to do it. Newir eliminates FireX. There might still be hope for this North American squad. And no fatality on this one, though. FireX, so going down. Newir getting his revenge from yesterday. However, still, it is going to be a tough hill. Because now you got DJ coming out. DJ has only lost one game in total today. Let's go take a look at that replay, chat. We're going to see, man. DJ just needs to win one game. The problem is, DJ is taking on one of his toughest matchups in the form of Peacemaker. Peacemaker and Katana is not the greatest matchup on paper. We're going to see if Newir can bring this all the way back. This would be a reverse 4-0. However, we're not going home just yet. We're going to see if DJ can do this. All right, FireX, you are all clear to leave the hill. And now we're going to see what Newir can get done. And we're going to see what DJ can get done. Keep in mind, I'm a big fan of basically every single player in this event still. And every player that was not in this event still. I'm a big fan of everybody. I'm a big fan of Crime Rider. Dropping the 10 bomb on us. And we know what time it is, chat. It is going to be now. DJ coming through with the main. The best Katana taking on the best Peacemaker in the game. Let's go!
Excessively.
Because peace is something you fight for.
By the way, well over 200. Oh no, there's 300 people in this chat. I gotta say, 130 on the YouTube side and 170 on the Twitch side. All right, and we know what we're dealing with though. Good grab on the side of DJ. Tries to interrupt it with that cameo killer in the form of that Eagly. However, not gonna be paying off, not as of yet. Newir once again playing that backdash game though. Comes in with the projectile parry. Tremor to keep it safe. 1-1. DJ trying to hold steady. Can he find the mix though? That should be no punish on that. And right now, DJ. Watching that life lead starting to fall apart. DJ just needs one big opening to bring this back. And by the way, DJ Crest is I'm a big fan of the DJs, man. Hey, aren't we all? But now Newir really starting to sink this one in. Newir trying to send this to a set point. DJ has got to find his way back in. Good grab on the side of Newir. And Newir gonna take that one. That is absolutely gonna send it home. Newir's only down by one round. Things are trending very much in his direction. Very, very fast. All right, gunshots on the loose. More gunshots, more flares. If you guys are just tuning in, by the way, this is our semifinals. We have one more after this. That's a huge punish and DJ forced to break away. What's up, AP? Kels coming out. Not finding his mark is DJ though, but still kind of getting some pressure on the way in. DJ finally finds that opening, definitely well deserved. DJ taking this one up to the stratosphere. All right, Newir losing that health lead. DJ starting to wake up. We're challenging quite a bit of things here. And we're going anti-gravity city, a little bit John Cena-esque here. Now one into the sonic boom. And you saw attack codes, he's saying that in chat earlier, and now Newir again leading it up to it. Low into the eagle lead. Shots. And Newir right now trying to pepper him. That should be a punish, but no, the Jack's killed. The cameo, are you serious? Is Jack still available? Yes, he is. And there's a guaranteed ground pound. Anti-gravity, but wait, that's gonna be Newir. This is gonna kill. Is it going to kill? One has to wonder. That meter is not building fast enough, and that is gonna be close. 1100 health. Is he dead? Hang on a second, Chad. Is he dead? No, he's not. He's alive. But just barely. What do you do here if you're Newir? And DJ catches him out of the anti-gravity. Oh my God. DJ is on set point. DJ, he put the entire team on his back. That was the move of the set, by the way. Oh my goodness, Chad. DJ is waking up right in front of our very eyes. That could have been Newir sending it to a final game. DJ refusing to be denied. Fans on the loose. No splat. And Newir right now does not have that life lead. DJ trying to make his way in. All right, Flute of Doom. Big splat though. DJ trying to instill his frames. Once again, DJ on set point. However, Newir trying to bounce his way back in. We're trying to pepper him from space, putting on some crystalline armor. Down one in the sonic boom. That's been working all set, by the way. And yo, Brian Bridges, welcome back, dude. Great to have you back in the chat. Yes, that was an insane read. DJ knew exactly what he was going for. Ooh, Newir short on the draw. This is gonna lead to so much damage coming from DJ. DJ needs one more. Newir does not have fatal blow. Is this gonna be the end? The jump coming from Newir. Anti-gravity. Down one into Eagly. DJ's got to be super mindful of those poke specials. And this should do it, actually. This is going to send... No. There's no way. There's no way. Anti-gravity. And that is going to do it. DJ and FireX are going to grand finals. And look at the bags coming out of DJ on that one. Turns into a hummingbird, and that is going to be it. And now I got to say, DJ started off very, very slow, was able to make his way back in late and get it done. And that is going to be your final score, 4-2 on the side of DJ and FireX. Your number 1 seed going to grand finals. What a set, Chad. Insane. All I gotta say, man, what a banger and what a cross-regional matchup we just saw. And Newir, I guess we'll see you next weekend. I do believe the next 2v2 on the weekend should be on a Saturday. We'll see what happens, Chad. Either way, very good showing by all 4 players. And now, Chad, we've got to head down and we've got to see how that bracket is looking. And Nia, welcome back, by the way. What's up? All right, so with that result, you have your number 1 seeds in the form of FireX and DJ. Coming out, though, they will be making their way to grand finals, though they are going to be a very clear favorite to qualify. However, we're not done here. They still have some work to do. Chad, coming up next, this is going to be none other than Abo and Aaz taking on Banshee and Jack Orlando. And all right, Chad, by the way, Banshee, the best Tanya in the game. Abo, an insanely sweaty Reptile. I have no idea how this is going to go. Chad, let's get this sent your way, and let's get rolling. All right, I do have that invite. We're not going to make you guys wait around whatsoever. And we're on the way, chat. Let's get it sent your way. I see no reason to delay or deny you guys. And Kilo asking, is there a reason why people don't usually fatality online? Is it considered rude? It's not considered rude. It just takes up time. And by the way, Smoke saying Rasul and Mr. Pups lost. Mr. Pups had a DQ, and if you do not have your partner here, you are not allowed to continue, unless it's the first round and you can find a replacement. However, if it's in the middle of the tournament, you have to DQ. All right, Aaz and Bihan, which one are you? Okay, all right. Aaz, why do you have like 5 Twitch accounts? Forget me, Twitch accounts are important. All right, Chad, let's go. And by the way, Kami coming through with his first subscription with that Prime Bomb. Kami, welcome to the channel. Appreciate you for coming through with the love, dude. Holy moly.
What's up?
And Mike with the follow as well. Welcome everybody tuning in from around the world. Well over 300 people in the stream. Why am I the only one in this hill? Chad, here's what you do. Not Chad. Player base. This is what you do. You go in here, right? And you stay in the hill. It's a new concept, I know. By the way, let me show you guys this bracket again. By the way, a ton of follows coming in, man. Holy moly. What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for the follow. All right, let's get this. Dang, we got a lot of people coming through right now. Are these all new? What's up, everybody? All right, let's do it, though. Either way, guys, just make that hill stay in there. What's up, Slaps Booty? And chat, remember, 2 more matches and a hype train coming through because Gravity's going to be getting us there. 7 subs on the day to this insane, amazing community. All right, chat, things are only heating up from here in the fight night. 7 subs on the day, 320. Wait, is it $330 in that piggy bank? Absolute insanity, guys. Welcome back, guys. Everybody watching from around the world. Gravity, thank you so much for that sub. You guys are asking about my age? I am 31 years old, and I'm an unk. I'll be 32 in a month. What are you guys getting me for my birthday? Give me 6 or 7 birthday cakes. I deserve them. All right, Aaz and Abo Bender chat. Let's get it. This will be your second semifinal. Gravity, thank you so much again. And Comms, thank you so much again. All right, Aaz and Abo Bender. Now let's get it. All right, Banshee, I'm bringing you. And I'm bringing... Where the hell is Banshee? Banshee, I'm taking you with me. Let me make sure I have this correct. Yes, Jack Orlando. And Tony Ramos, thank you so much for the follow on the YouTube side. It's the name of a popular wrestler, by the way. Or, he was popular. He still is popular. All right, Jack Orlando, we need you here and now. There you are. We've got you, chat. Here comes semifinal. Number 2, thank you so much for your patience. Hey, Gravity, much love to you. And I see you, by the way, with that bronze vape. So we need you to rig on one of these events. Dude, we already had some NA players already qualify. Attack Potency's already in. And by the way, Kilo say I'm gonna make you a cake out of my vape, dude. Let's go. Says hello from Sunny and Blue Grease. Hey man, what's up from sunny Southern California, man? What's up, Kilo? Appreciate all the love. All right, chat. Enough lollygagging. Let's get it. All right, Banshee coming through. Do we get to see Banshee right now? That is the $1 million question. That is a $330 question, I will say.
Noob sight time.
All right, $330 on the board for that finale. Who's qualifying today? Remember, only the top 1 gets in.
Sonya Blade.
Season Fox, you might be right about that. Season Fox, you're free to sign up, man, anytime you want to. Remember, all you gotta do is join the Discord. We do these things about every 2 or 3 days. We got 16 qualifiers in the building. We've got to make sure we get all of them done. What's up, by the way, Erdomito? And by the way, Bowser coming through with a 5 bomb to crush our sub goal for the day. Bowser saying, hold D's, man. Thank you so much for the love and that hype train going sky high. Bowser, all I gotta say is, man, thank you so much for everything you do for the stream, man. All I can say is a gem of the community. Bowser, man. All I can say is thank you so much for keeping this series alive, helping keep the stream going, and everything helps, man. By the way, anybody who was asking about a noob Cybot earlier, this is what you get, man. All right, Banshee coming out with the Tanya. Abo coming out with the noob Cybot. Abo in the lead. And Abo saying, you know what, let's get into grand finals. That way we can handle FireX and DJ. However, the best Tanya and MK1 still standing between you and victory. All right, chat. And Bowser, all I gotta say again, thank you so much for that 5 bomb. Who else came through with that 5 bomb? That was gonna be none other than Johnny Consumer. Do not think I forget. People forget, but I do not. All right, Banshee in the lead. Fireball's coming out. Big slice. I call him out though. Abo not falling for that overhead. A bit of a trade there with the projectiles. Good mix on the side of Abo. And Abo sinking those frames in, sinking in that damage, carrying him all the way to the corner. Abo on the verge with a beautiful place overhead. They're on the way out as well. Good grab on the side of Abo. And this could be the beginning of the end if he gets one more setup. But we're coming out with the wind kicks. Overhead's on the loose. One more to send this one home. What do you got for us? And this, one more. And a walk-up grab, though, all the way from Abo. Rips out your heart, giving him that ex-girlfriend treatment. And chat, that is going to do it. Abo exploding him all over the place. And Banshee dropping down to 1 more life. Insanity, chat, from start to finish. And Abo trying to solo this, says, get me into grand finals. But legally, chat, as we well know, I cannot. By the way, guys, for you guys wondering, Computerson will be back tomorrow, though. Or he might be back tonight. Should we do another North American event? What do you guys think? Put a 1 in chat if we should. Put a 2 if no, Vape. I'm tired of you already. And look at this, though. Look at this ballsy just jumping straight to the grab. Insane stuff coming from Abo. All right, let's get it. By the way, Erdomito, when are you going to come back and play again, man? I missed the rain. Do not think I forget.
Wuxi Academy.
You worship the wrong
Hey, Kilo, man, hey, they'll rip your heart out. You guys all well know that. 1-2 says Bowser. Rush says, I'm tired of you already. I got you, man. I got you.
Round 1. Fight.
Said, Vape, you abandoned me today? I thought we were going to be partners? No, I was talking about in real life, not in the game. You misread that. That's your fault. Is it one for Computer Scene's sake? Everyone wants to see Computer back, man. However, I'm going to be doing a bit of the heavy lifting here. We're going to give Computer Scene a break, but not for too long. See, I missed Lorraine too, but I do not miss MK1. I got you, man. I got you, Erno. All right. Right now, this Motaro definitely doing a lot of work here for Tanya. Gives her a lot of mobility, as you can see. Banshee, though, a very solid Tanya. Probably the best this game has to offer. Ooh, drops the combo. Keep in mind, this is going to be Europe taking on the Middle East. I believe Abo is coming out of Iraq. I believe Banshee is coming out of Turkey. Could be wrong about that. Overhead as well. And now just says, you know what, let me get the hell out of here. But ends up in the same spot. I gotta say, Banshee changed 360 degrees radius. And chat, this is gonna be the round. Abo looking to solo, and Abo 1 round away from eliminating Banshee.
Round 2.
And user saying 2, get the hell off my screen. I got you, man, I got you. Overhead. All right, trying to go full Whirly Bird on this, but we have armor on the side of Banshee to break through this. Yeah, turnish? Is that a word, Spawn? Hey, low's coming out. Big parry, though, is going to be absolutely hammered by that low. And once again, Abo just seems to have the game plan for this. Going to embrace a little bit of chaos here. And this should be close to it. He needs one more mix. However, that should have been a punish there, and he's going to absolutely go for it. And Doxa putting a 1. I don't know, chat. This will probably be our last one for today. And Banshee knows better. He's going to spend that fatal blow, and he's going to try to send this one home. He needs one more hit, though. One more combination. Keep in mind, Abo will not be able to break away. All right, Banshee in a very slight life lead. The problem is, if Abo connects once, this is over, but wait! Rush saying new episode of The Boys. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. However, the boys right now are going to be cooking, but that is going to do it. And Abo with a 2-0 score over Banshee, and he is cementing himself here. And now he wants to go to Grand Finals. He needs 2 more wins to do it. And now Banshee is going down. Jack Orlando going to have to pick up the slack. And chat, remember, after this match, we have one more that is, of course, going to be your Grand Finals. All right, let's get it going, and let's get it sent your way. Forget how exhausting solo commentary is, by the way, chat. Thank you guys so much for working with me. However, we're going to be sending this back your general direction. Let's get this going. That hype train was a success. Bowser, thank you again, man. I could not thank you enough, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try. All right, Banshee, hopefully your teammate can pick up the slack here and now. And Jack Orlando, all eyes on you. He would have to win 4. As we just saw, Newir was almost able to do it, however, ultimately unsuccessful. All right, Jack Orlando, what is going to be the pick? Remember, Abo, you are not allowed to switch until you lose.
Reptile, Darius, Shujinko, the Fire Temple.
Your fealty to Melina was gained.
All right, let's get it, chat. By the way, 160 on the YouTube side, 160 on the Twitch side. What is that? What is that, 5,000? I have no idea. Now in the chat, what's up, man? Now in the chat here to make my day. I'm blushing a little bit, but it's all good, man. I want you to take a look at this Reptile we have on the right. I want you to take a look at this noob sidebar we have on the left. It's pretty impressive stuff. All right, Shujinko is out. Abo right now getting punished. A big 1-1 to your dome socket. Acid ball's coming out, and now we are dragging this to the right side of the screen. Jar Jar's in the building. What up, what up, what up, man? Jar Jar, when do we get to see that Reiko here? Don't you dare lie to me. I'll find out. Did we need you for tomorrow? Don't burn out, says the Rush. That's a very good point, actually. It's a very good point. 300 Spartan at the fire gates at the Battle of Thermopylae. I got you, Kilo. But however, Jack Orlando doing some work, and that is absolutely going to send it home.
Believe your eyes.
Round 2. Fight.
Kilo saying for Sparta, for glory, let's go! By the way, as this stands currently a $330 prize pool, most recently coming from Crime Rider. If you want to donate to it, you can do so right here, where it's never mandatory, but always appreciated. Thank you guys for everything. Thank you so much for helping keep MK1 alive, and these players fighting for every single penny. Nice. Right. And now though we see Jack Orlando doing some work. If he can get rid of Abo, he might have something to say against Aaz. We've got to break away on any and all of that as Abo Ben are going to take the lead, and now Abo going skybound and down. Things are trending very well for the Noob Saibot main. To my right, now to my left, then to my right again. And Abo going to take this round quite confidently. I'm going to say comfortably and confidently. It's a word, chat. I don't know. People forget. I do not.
Final round. Fight.
And 3's coming out of nowhere. You're just saying we have reptiles that live amongst us. Yes, the reptilians. That's a very real thing. Not able to combo off that as Abo a little bit slow in the draw. That down 2 going to find its mark. No punish on that. Stand 1, double stand 1. Abo trying not to get shimmied here. Good low. Gator roll going to be coming out on the side of Jack Orlando. However, Abo seems to have adapted quite nicely to this, though. This is going to do a ton of damage. We know what kind of damage Noob Saibot can do. Those coming out, and this is going to pack a punch. Here comes none other than Big Abo. Back 3, looking for it. Overhead chop. The problem is he needs so much more damage. We're breaking away from that. Does not even want to bother eating any of that damage. Overhead to the back 3 finds its mark. Here we go, says Big Jack Orlando. Can he be perfect? Back 3 again. And the low chat, that's gonna send it home. And Abo is on the verge of soloing this. He needs just one more game. He has not lost once, and now Jack Orlando, he has the very, very fun task of trying to reverse 4-0 this. We've never seen it here, not in Shark Tank history, but there's always a first time for everything. Let's go take it back to that replay, and let's go. Thank you guys again so much for coming out. Thank you guys all so much for supporting. And thank you guys all so much for being here. Let's get you to that next match and let's see how things are going to go down here in Shark Tank Season 4. Once again, if you're on that YouTube side, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content. We're closing in on 5,000 viewers. If you're on the Twitch side, keep enjoying the action where we try to go ad-free for the entire time. Jack Orlando, all right, let's do it, man. By the way, FireX and DJ, get those invites locked and loaded just in case you are up next. Let's go.
Is that her message, emissary? She lies.
All right, chat, once again, we are back.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, let's do it, chat. Let's get things sent back your way, and let's see if Jack Orlando can get anything on the board here. If you can start with 1, you might have a chance here. If he loses next game, it is guaranteed. It is guaranteed, and here comes Abo. Nice. All right, that down 2 gonna completely whiff. And Abo, though, he's mostly known for the reptile, which is so odd. Because this Noob Saibot is cooking. Back 3 is gonna find its mark yet again. That's a full combo starter. This should be Jack Orlando taking the lead. Overhead technology as we are seeing from our left. Now moving towards our right, that portal not gonna find its mark. Influencing the best player of our time. Are you talking about Spoon? Yes, I know. God, lays him down. Bikes him back down. And right now, this is going to be all Abo Bendo's world, and we are simply living in it. Back 3 again. However, that is going to do a 12% sweep because fair is a place for rides and cotton candy. That is going to send it home. And now Abo needs one more. He's on the verge of soloing this. Remember, only the winning team gets into the grand final. I'm sorry, gets into the grand finale. We run 16 of these. Right now, we are on Qualifier 3. Sweep not going to work out, though. However, we do have stomps coming out of the air. Abo. Jack Orlando, you got the feeling this is his last chance. He's going to need to make something happen. Takes the lead here. I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure. Good grab, just walks up like a man and splats him on the ground. Down 2. Down 1 as well. Gator roll coming out left, right, and center field. All right, and Abo trying to play a bit of zoning warfare here. You can see the patience coming up Jack Orlando. What if we take the prize pool and cure Shutter? Okay, yes. That is definitely an option. This should be the round, though. Abo, no, decides to break away. We're putting a pin in that one. Overhead, no. Falls block. Wonder what the move was there. Stand 3 gonna find its mark. However, the problem is if Abo is able to find one mix into that fatal blow, he's got the win. Goes for the portal. There's no way. There's no way. Down 1. Tries to go for the low. He's looking for the win, chat. There's going to be a grab and an even better tech on the side of Abo. Another low coming out. And there's 10 seconds left. Bro, just run. Bro, just run. And that is going to do it. That is going to be Jack Orlando, by the way, getting his first round in quite some time.
Final round. Fight.
By the way, closing in on 200 viewers on the YouTube side. What is up, everybody? 160 here on the Twitch side. Great to have everybody here in the building watching around the world. Slams it down. Abo once again still on set point. Jack Orlando is going to need to make his way in. A bit of zoning coming from Noob side, but a very underrated zoner in this game. You can see him peppering him with shots. His life bar getting depleted. Oh, the beautiful trip guard on the side of Abo. And Abo really starting to melt that health bar. Red pressure though, the whirly bird. Oh, he doesn't floss block the second hit. And by the way, Invix says, would you rather fight Scorpion or Quan? Scorpion every single day of the week. Quan's crazy in this game, man. That one, good grab. Let's see if Jack Orlando has anything to say about this. Tried the floss block, it did not quite find his mark. And Abo's on the verge. Abo's got him in the red zone, and that is gonna send it home. Abo takes care of business, and that is gonna be all she wrote. Abo Bender with the win, and Abo Bender and Aaz are going to grand finals. When does it end? It never ends, chat. That's the answer, and that is gonna be your semifinals coming to a close. We, of course, have one more match coming your way. Let me show you exactly what it is we're talking about, but first, on to that replay. And Vamhana says, Germany, let's go, man. Let's go. Shout outs to Deutschland, I should say. People forget, man. Boy next door, what's up, man? All right, Chad, one more. And DJ, yes, I can. I do have inviting technology. Shujinky Dink in the building. What is up, man? I know he plays Quan as well. All right, Chad, with that, we have one more match to send your way, and it is, of course, going to be our grand finale. The winner of this is going to be making their way to the Shark Tank Season 4 2v2 edition finale. I give you Abo Bender. I give you Aaz. I give you DJ. I give you FireAxe. And you know what? DJ and FireAxe are #1 seed, but Abo Bender and Aaz upsetting the #2 seed Snake Doe and Johnny Kratos. This is going to be the last match of the night. And you know what, chat? Let's watch it together. Or as friends, let's go. This is the last one, man. This is the one she told you not to worry about, man. You do not want to miss this. And by the way, Abo, I will be inviting you to this hill. Same goes for Aaz. Let's get it, Chad. One last one. No, Spawn. They lost to Abo and Aaz. All right, Chad. Invites are out. Let's get it. By the way, 180 on the YouTube side. What is up, everybody? Yeah, Spawn, that high connection, man, it will make you cry. Let's do it, man. Let's get it. Let's get it all sent out. Your final match of the night. And a bit of a short Shark Tank, I will see, due to the fact that we did have a DQ in the semifinals. And by the way, Erdomito, you have yourself a fantastic day, and thank you so much for stopping by. All right, I see Abo in the building. And I see Aaz. Gentlemen, start your engines. Grand Finals starts now. Remember, everybody here gets 3 lives. That is our way of saying thank you so much to making it to the Grand Finals. Now you've got to make the most of it. Let's get it, chat. It looks like to be FireX coming out first. 6 lives in total. Remember, we boost you up 1 as you make your way to that Grand Finals.
Melina, Darius, Dark Cotton Cullen, Lao.
As long as you side with
Just told me not to worry about the shoe fits. I got you, Rush. I got you. And remember, currently $330 on the board for that season finale. Remember, still 13 qualifiers left. I have no idea how this is going to go. Chat, make some noise. Grand Finals is here. And yo, what is up, Blackjack? What is up, Matthew? I see you making that cameo here today. And Abo looking to get this done. Abo can definitely win this tournament, I'll tell you that. Aaz in the back pocket as well. This is going to be absolute insanity. Overhead. However, Abo's going to hit just that much harder. That's a punish and a half if I've ever seen one. FireX taking this one up to the stratosphere. All right, FireX smacking him down on his dome piece. Now one's coming out. Big sweeps right there to greet you, and another solid grab to meet you. Abo with the lead, at least for now. Oh, goes for the portal. Good defense on the side of Abo. Oh, Shujinky Dink, anybody's open to it. It's worldwide, though. I'm going to let you know the connection is going to be high. However, that is going to be all Abo taking round #1. If you want to join, I'm talking to the YouTube and Twitch chat. You can join so right here. All you got to do is grab yourself a partner. We do start early. I'm going to let you guys know. For the North American side, it starts at 1 p.m. Eastern time. Stream starts a couple hours later. However, right now, you are seeing some of the best out of Europe and the Middle East. North America was here to play as well. However, this is going to be all we have left. Your Grand Finals, your top 4 players. Good grab out of FireX. Absolutely, Jinky Dink. Let's get you up in there, man. Let's see what that Quan can do. Maybe even that Shank. People forget, man. Overhead, not gonna find its mark though, and here comes FireX. By the way, yeah, I don't even know if FireX or DJ even named their team. DJ, what would be the team name? That's a punish and a half. There's the ball roll. He spends the fatal blow. And the cameo. Ooh, no. Okay, all right, good to go. Here comes the hat. FireX looking in the zone. And Abo, you got to be super patient here. All right, DJ, all right, that's enough out of you. It's enough out of you. Let's go back to no mic. All crazy? Down one. There's the Darius mix, but he breaks the armor, and that is going to be Abo taking the game. And with that, though, he is not done here. He spends the fatal blow. He takes it home. And Abo is looking incredible today. And by the way, Abo and Aaz, by the way, our only team, by the way, coming out of the Middle East, taking on Europe here. All right. Abo dropping FireX and DJ down to 2 more lives for FireX. Is it time for the Sindel? I know FireX hates that matchup. All right, Chad, let's go take a look at that replay once again, brought to you by this incredible community. Once again, yes, this is Shark Tank Season 4, Qualifier number 3, 3 of 16. It's going to be a long, sweaty season, Chad. And by the way, Season Fox, you never heard of Abo? He's the man who made Platinum on DQ from 2 straight $2,000 finals. Abo's super sweaty, though. Super underrated, I will add.
What's up?
All right, chat, let's get you back to it. Let's send it your way. By the way, that YouTube chat, 190 in the chat. You guys are crazy. We love you. Brody, thank you so much for the follow here on Twitch. Twitch chat going insane as well, I will add. By the way, guys, we will be live again tomorrow around the time we started stream today with a... with probably a top 8 or something fun to go along with it. All right, Lowe's coming out on the side of Abo. He is really starting to rinse FireX. Abo, a one-man wrecking crew. Who is this noob Cybot? Lowe's coming out overhead on the side of FireX. He needs to wake up. Abo being tripped up here, the double trip. And look at the mix coming out of FireX here. Now a nice low, good grab on the side of FireX. He takes the lead. Lewis saying, I think Abo is Syrian like Salty. Hey, man, people forget, being Syrian's a thing. FireX though looking for submits of his own that allow how just to keep him locked in. FireX being very careful about his advances. Could have had a big combo there, not going to find it, but he finds it there. Abo opts to break away. Nice low coming out. Overhead. And one more. He wakes up with buttons. Hang on, this is not over. He finds the mix. That could have been the round, and it is going to be the round. Abo going to send this one home. Look at the comeback on the side of Big Abo, man. Insane to see. All right, chat. Things are really starting to sweat here on the side of this noob Cybot. He's halfway to winning this set.
Round 2.
By the way, guys, I do believe the next Shark Tank qualifier will be on Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll be sure to double check my calendar, see what is going on any and all of those days. So punish and a half. FireX knows his frames, knows the matchup. Keep in mind, Abo will be left without a fatal blow. FireX gonna try to take full advantage of that. And Alpha with a dopey. What is up, man? Welcome back to the chat. Mega Mind in the chat as well. I see everybody lurking, working, and perhaps even twerking. This should be all FireX's round. Abo, no breakaway in sight. Beautiful stuff we are seeing from the Molina to my left, heading towards my right. Abo still believes he would need to be basically perfect here, and here he goes. Remember, if you're on that YouTube side, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content. We're closing it on 5,000 subs. Thank you guys again. And on the Twitch chat, all I gotta say is enjoy the ad-free experience. Remember, we do not put any ads on the channel. All right, Abo officially in the lead. Is DJ gonna be coming out sooner than expected? One has to wonder. I know a lot of people are wondering why FireX does not pick Sindel. He does not like that matchup. Can definitely understand why. And yo, what's up, Virtual Pilot? Thank you so much for the love, man. Well, that's a punish and a half. Here comes Skibbity. Abo does not break away, saving it for a rainy day. FireX dropping bombs. Overhead yet again. Loads coming out, double loads coming out. Does not find the mix. Abo still very much alive in this, if he can find that Darius setup. By the way, Virtual Pilot, I appreciate it a ton. Finds the mix. There's the low. Big sweep coming out of young Skibbity. Overhead. FireX in the red zone. Gets the armor broken. This is anybody's ball game, chat. You do not want to press on that. Abo, very good defense. FireX with the tech of a lifetime. What's the move here? And he catches him out of the air. There's no way, and chat, that is gonna do it. FireX dropping down to 1 life left. Is it time for the Sindel piece? One has to wonder. Things are trending not very nicely on the side of FireX and DJ. Abo and Aaz looking incredible, I must add. And Virtual Pilot wishing nothing but wellness to your dog, man. I know what kind of fight that is, and all I can say, man, nothing but warm blessings coming from our way. All right, Abo, by the way, he has been kind of just on a run right now. He has not lost a game. He soloed the last team. He's looking to do the same thing here. League in the chat saying Gears is bottom 2. You might not be wrong about that, man. He's thinking about it as FireX. He's thinking. Is he going towards Johnny Cage, by the way? I have not seen this in quite some time. Oh no, FireX, you got one more. Remember, it's Grand Finals. FireX, remember, he might not be able to win this set, but he can do his best by helping clear the path. I know, Dax, I'm saying Abo has been on a tear here. And all right, FireX, is it time for the Sindel piece? He says, you know what do I got to lose? I thought I was eliminated anyway. Let's see if I can help clear the path for DJ. And K said he plays. What's up, man? Welcome back to the chat.
You encountered another me? Who was Shao's wife?
All right, chat. And Snoopy Bell, I will tell you, the problem is here. I believe Noob Saibot is a very good pick against Sindel. Spawn says, help me with a $50 payment. Spawn, you're free to sign up for any events, man. Basically, give out the entire prize pool these days. Forward 4. Into the air we go. FireX with a magnificent lead. This is the lockdown pressure he is looking for. Back 2 yet again. Does not find the mix. Abo knows this matchup as well. 1-1, low. Overhead. Back 2. 2-4. Oh, I see what you're referring to, Spawn. Okay, all right, yeah. Very funny, I laughed. 1-1, here comes FireX. FireX, this should be all she wrote. If he can find one more mix, I don't know, what do you do from here? Do you go for the grab or do you just try to keep the shimmy pressure on? Oh, he catches him out of that very ballsy press. And the raw scream giving him that ex-girlfriend treatment, and that is going to be all FireX, getting his first round in quite some time. But he would have to reverse 3-0 this if he does want to activate Aaz. Let's see how things are trending. Back 2 as well. Low's coming out, chat. Overhead to go with it. Yo, what's up, Russian Bear? Welcome back. FireX kicking himself saying, why didn't I choose this matchup like 6 or 7 matchups ago? However, the answer is I have no idea why. Big back 2 coming out of FireX. The backdash leading into that back 2, of course. Abo losing some momentum here. This would be the first game Abo has lost in about 20-25 minutes. Overhead, but the 1-1. Very nice call out on the side of FireX. By the way, thank you for the subscription on the YouTube side. And this is going to be all she wrote. FireX with a dominant lead here. And that is going to do it. FireX dropping some heat here. And Abo dropping down to only 2 lives apiece. FireX stays alive, says, you know what? Why didn't I pick up this matchup way long ago? However, chat, the answer is people forget, man. Let's go take a look at that replay if we can. Well over 150 here on the Twitch side, 200 here on the YouTube side. All I gotta say is, guys, thank you so much for all the love and thank you so much for all the support. We are looking to bring you the best matches possible. Let's send it back your way and let's go.
Sindel, Darius, Tremor, Hanging Guard.
And Obezian, what's up, dude? I see you on that that YouTube side. Welcome back to the stream, man. How's everything going?
I wouldn't have FireX.
All right, chat.
Won't have
Remember, this is Qualifier 3. There are 16 in total. We're watching it all to see who is going to be making their way here to the Shark Tank finale. Remember, only the top 1 team gets in. A 4-1 that finds its mark from FireX, by the way. That's easier said than done. Abo answering back with some armor. A solid mix, though. Unable to get the launcher. Back 2 yet again. Does not get the mix on the side of FireX. A grab will suffice at least for now. And a big duckopotamus into the sky. Look at the damage coming out of Abo. All right. And Abo dropping some heat, dropping some bombs here on Sindel. You see Abo right now trying to play the zoning game. And FireX can win this game. That'll send us to sudden death between these two. Abo with an outstanding lead. He's gonna need a lot more if he plans on bringing this back. FireX very well to call that out. That should be a forward one punish, and it will. FireX needs one more mix here, just one. Does not find it. We'll have to try again. Good grab on the side of Abo. Hip toss coming on the side of Darius. Yo, what is going on? Who's that? Scash or Poseidon? Either way, what is going on? All right, and that's gonna be the round act. No, not close enough. Except Poseidon, what's up, man? What's up? We're going dual counts here? What is up, brother? All right, and that is gonna send it home. Abo on set point against FireX, man. This would be a huge upset, I will say.
Fight.
So guys, be sure to check out Shirai Ryu TV. They run a lot of good events. MK1, MK11, Injustice 2. MK, every NRS game, chat. Be sure to check him out. Some great stuff. Right, sky high we go, says FireX. If you can keep him in this corner, things are gonna be trending very well in his direction. No fall, guys? Yeah, I know. I try to tell them, but no, people forget that. People forget. Forward 4, down 1. Another grab coming your general direction. Big balls to the face on the side of young Skibbity. Does it go to the late forward 1? So no fall, guys, yet. Hey, we need that expansion pass. People forget inside. Low gonna be no good. That is gonna be the round 110%. There should be nothing he can say about this if he goes full double pits to Chesty. No, not yet. All right. And a low coming out, and this should wrap it up. No. A second. Abo trying to secure some corner position. FireX, though, not going to allow it in that forward 1. And now this is going to be the most important round of the set. I can say that bar none.
Final round. Fight.
And a lot of heat coming out from both players. Abo falling for that overhead, that down forward 4. FireX looking for every mix under the sun. Abo trapped in this corner. He finds the mix, and FireX with the lead. Chat, things are trending very bad for Abo right now. Look at that health bar just melting. And all right, once again, 200 people on that YouTube side, 160 on this Twitch side. By my logic, that is like 4 billion viewers. Shout outs to my math. It's the best, chat. Abo just mashing, trying to get rid of that crystalline armor. The back 2 yet again, swinging on it, but a forward 1 to greet him there. Abo would need to be close to perfect if he plans on taking this home. He is mashing. 1-1-1, and FireX gonna catch him, and that's gonna do it, Chad. And Chad, with this, we have our first Game 5 scenario coming between these. Abo getting knocked down a peg, and now one more to send this home. Who is gonna activate the other teammate? Holy moly, man, this 2v2, man. This 2v2 has definitely lived up to the hype. $330 in that piggy bank for the finale, man. I gotta say, that is a huge, huge number. Speaking of huge numbers, I gotta check that bathroom scale as soon as we're done here. And by the way, Kilo is saying, I'm willing to bet this YouTube channel will be 100K subs by the end of the year. Top quality content. I don't know about that, man, but we're going to try our best. We're closing in on 5,000 subs here, guys. Virtual Pilot coming through with a 40 bomb. Thank you again. Holy moly, I don't even know what currency that is, but coming through with the super chat side saying, let's go.
You aren't to blame for that, Empress.
And I gotta say, guys, thank you a huge amount to the Twitch side, always having our back every single day, and a huge shout out to the YouTube side. We're closing in on 5,000 subs, and if you haven't already, hit that subscription button. Let's go. And he's saying you're 6 foot, 200 lives, right? Yes, look, James, of course. Welcome back, by the way. All right, Abo decides we're coming out with that reptile. Forward 1 again. FireX blowing you to pieces here. This is going to be the final match between these two. Is it going to be Aaz or DJ coming out? Right now, Abo in the lead. Going sky high with that. Abo continuing to pull away. And this Reptile doing some work, by the way, and FireX getting knocked down again. One more mix, and he is going to be taking this on set point. And that is going to send it home. I'm 670 soaking wet. Octopi, yes. And by the way, Virtual Pilot, thank you so much for the love, man. Thank you so much for supporting us. Remember, all super chats do support the channel. Any donations do support the players. And any subs do support the channel as well. What can we say, chat? We need cigarette fundies. We're doing our best. 4-1, though, into the screen. Comes FireX. All right, let's get it, though. Virtual says, love you, bro. I love you more, man. But not as much as I love Spoon. I'm just kidding. I love you more. What's up, Virtual Pilot? All right, Fireball. A bit of trade here going on the side of both players. Back 2. However, we're going to be gator rolling our way out of that one. Nobody there to greet him at the door. Back 2 is going to find its mark. FireX trying to obliterate this matchup. FireX pulling away, does not find that secondary mix. Forget it, it's hard to find. Forward 1-8 again. Okay, can he find that mix? Yes, he does! FireX looking to eliminate Abo. FireX looking to get this done. 1-1, and that is going to be your round. There's nothing to be said and done about any of that. And FireX, wait. There it is, chat. The most important round of this event comes your way right now.
Final round. Fight.
All right, let's do it, chat. Let's do it. Fireball's coming out. Exactly, Fluid, exactly. If FireX wins, he's carried. And if he loses, he's still carried. By the way, be sure to like the video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Be sure to share this with your friends. Share it with your friends, your wife, your friend's wife, and anybody in between. Abo on set point. Abo looking to pull away. Abo, we have not seen him lose a set today. And FireX in the red zone comes through with the down forward 4. Does not find the mix. Good flawless block. And chat, this is gonna do it. Abo gonna eliminate FireX. And now all eyes on DJ. FireX going down. And DJ gonna be coming through with 3 fresh lives. He needs just 1 to eliminate Abo. Of course, easier said than done. All right, chat. This one just got a whole lot more interesting because DJ just needs 1. We've seen him come through and save this team in the last set. However, he needs to do it again and again. Dara, what's up, man? Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to you. What is up, man? So I shared it with my friend's wife, and now she won't leave my house. Hey, man, give me a call. I'll take care of that. Just kidding. But really, I will. We just cracked that 200 viewer mark here on the YouTube side. What is up, everybody? You are just in time for some Peak Cinema Grand Finals, at least as far as I'm concerned. DJ coming out the best katana in the game. Abo trying to make a name for himself here, trying to qualify today. Let's go.
I have a message from your cousin.
Burn it, Sizoth. He's been banished.
By the way, currently a $330 season finale. If anybody does want to donate to that, you can do so right here, where every single donation does support the players. And remember, Abo cannot switch until he loses. And if you were to lose here, that means he goes down for good. So there will be no switch. He is completely character locked, and cameo locked, and vape locked. All right, Fans coming out, jumping as well. Another low. DJ right now gonna be maintaining that lead. Sorry, chat. Words are hard. Caleb with the follow. Caleb 3 billion with the follow. What's up, man? And TJ saying DJ wins easy. I don't know, man. It could be a tough matchup. We will see. Fans coming out. DJ looking to zone. It might be time for Aaz to get ready. We shall see. Overhead. Good grab on the side of DJ. All right, we are moving in. We are moving out, though, in a stand 3. Going to be connecting. Abo looking to return the favor. Okay. Abo with the lead. DJ, though, this is where he does some of his best work. Unfortunately, though, he's forced to break away. And that is going to be us going sky high. Abo with the lead. And Abo, man, he has been the player of the event, bar none. All right, overhead chop. And another mix coming from Abo. Is he going to win this entire tournament by himself? Are him and Aaz going to qualify? Does DJ have anything to say about it? Tries to go for the grab. However, DJ going to pick that one up. DJ should be taking the lead. We know what kind of damage he can put up. 1-1. Tries to pick it up, and he will. There's some more mix, and he finds the back 3. Oh my goodness, Abo is going crazy today. All right, DJ, who'd have to be close to perfect if he wants to do this. DJ cannot afford to take too much more chip. He cannot afford to even take a punch. All right. And there, oh, that could have been bad. DJ, he's gonna have to find a win. He cannot get this done with zoning alone. Abo waiting for that cameo to charge up. It's looking pretty much ready. And that is gonna do it, the long-reaching sweep of Abo. And now DJ with only 2 lives left. Things are looking to look pretty tough for FireX and DJ on this side. And all right. Just one more game is all DJ would need to activate Aaz. We're going to see if it's going to happen. And let's go take a look at that replay once again if we can. Shout out to everybody watching from around the world. Close to 400 people in chat, by the way. Absolute insanity. Once again, make sure if you're on that YouTube side, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Definitely does help us out. It helps you get those notifications much sooner. Turn on that bell. Let's go. If you're on that Twitch side, keep enjoying that ad-free experience. DJ right now knows it's time.
Darius, Jax, corrupted forest.
I have a message from your cousin.
Burn it, Sizoth.
All right, let's get it. DJ just needs to win one. That is it.
Round 1, fight.
However, much easier said than done. All right, DJ appears to be going for a bit of zoner warfare here, but we know how quickly Reptile can get in, especially one at the caliber of Abo, one of the best in the Middle East. Fans coming out. Down one. Good grab on the side of DJ as Jax can get involved. Not quite. Oh my God, the raw acid ball gonna snipe him. Rothor in the chat, great to see you again. Rothor, are you getting that itch again? I know you are. And 3 into the dragon drop. And right now, Abo is pulling away. Acid again on the loose. And right now, Abo goes for the gator roll, though. That is going to open up some big opportunity for DJ. DJ picking his spots, and he is definitely going to be taking... Oh, he drops it! Can he punish that? I don't believe so. However, those sweeps again catching him. And Okusu, what's up, man? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome back to the stream, and that is going to be Abo. Oh, my goodness, man. Is he really going to get this done?
Round 2.
All right, Chad, you see what I'm seeing. And Maxim, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the channel here on the YouTube side. Doesn't find the mix. Good defense out of DJ. Needs more, though. Abo with some very good armor. Abo's been the player of the event, man. I have to call it what it is. However, you just get the feeling DJ can win one game and activate Aaz. Okay. And 1. Abo having all the answers in the world, all the pressure in the world to go with it. Bit of a trade there. Jack's getting clapped on that one. Tries to go for the up block. Abo not having it. Overhead chop. And he finds the mix. DJ's got to break. He has to, but no. He says, if I'm going to win, I need this meter. And this is going to be all Abo. DJ finally decides to get out of there. Abo again with another dragon drop. Abo is going to take it in chat. Abo needs one more game to qualify him and Aaz for the Shark Tank finale. And a bit of a brutality there, a little bit of extracurricular. This was unexpected, to say the very least, man. This Reptile. All right, Chad. Yes, the Pop-Tart Reptile is coming through. And one more is all he needs. I'll still say if DJ can win one game, this is far from over, though. We shall see. Chat, let's get you back to that next game, and let's go. All right, let's do it, Chad. Let's get things back in your general directions. Let's get rolling.
Reptile, Kitana.
All right, DJ, this is going to be his last chance. He would have to win 4 in a row if he wants to win this tournament and send him and FireX to the Shark Tank finale. If not, they got to come back, and they would have to do this all again. And it sucks to lose in grand finals. You have made it so far. However, only one can qualify. Chat, let's see if this is the last match of the night, or do we have anything to say about it? DJ making a great call on that Darius to start us off. And an instant use of the acid coming from Abo. Okay. All right, DJ getting some good damage, though. He should be taking the lead. DJ has to stay composed. He's got to wake up. Give Abo the prize. Well, I already got you. I already got you. Some set play from DJ and Omega Big Life Lead. Wait a minute. Might have something here. DJ finally starting to wake up. Definitely something we were looking forward to seeing. Goes for the down 2. Not going to find it. There's going to be the set play. This should be all DJ's round. You see Abo not even breaking away. DJ's on set point.
You try, but you fail.
Round 2, fight.
All right, chat. If DJ can win one more, things just get a lot more interesting. Big sweep. Whirly Bird on the side. And yo, Spiritual Mike, what's up, man? What's up, brother? Okay. Overhead, though, and this is going to be all Abo's round by the looks of it. DJ saying, I cannot break away. I need the meter. DJ very meter intensive, though, if he gets his combos on started. Jax trying to catch him jumping. Down 1. DJ pressing. DJ is in that red zone. Abo, what do we answer back with? And this should be the beginning of the end. And wait, that's a punish. No, it's not. He thought it was, and so did I, and I think all of us did as well. Abo on set point. He is on event point. Can he close the show here in the Shark Tank Grand Finals? Doesn't find the mix. DJ answers back with some armor. Very good stuff out of him. And keep in mind, this will be our first completely Middle East team to make it to the Shark Tank finale in the form of Abo and Aaz. We have not even got to see Aaz. DJ trying to keep those frames though. Abo mashing out here. Abo come and go and poking a special. DJ with the lead. Overhead chop. Can he find the mix? Yes, he can. That is such a good mix. I love to see it. And that's a punish and a half. DJ, he might be on the verge of eliminating Abo. Aaz, you might want to get started. We might not be done here. And Chad, one more. He comes through with the whirly bird. Chip territory. Stand one. Good grab. He needs to get that cameo involved, and he will. Overhead chop! And the down one from DJ saying, I'm getting this done. And DJ continues to move on. Abo goes down. And with that, chat, Aaz has to come out here and win one match. If he does not, DJ is going to walk away with this. He needs to win 3. The odds are forever in Aaz's favor. However, we'll see what this Natara main can do. Things are only heating up here. Aaz, by the way, a very sweaty Natara. And DJ, we'll see how this matchup looks on paper, though. He's had to do a lot of work already, though, but he is down to his very last life. And now Aaz, though. Maybe we can take a victory lap. We'll see. Things are interesting, Chad. Things are super interesting. Close to 400 people in the building between both platforms. And this is the big one. This is the one she told you not to worry about. And things will get interesting if DJ starts taking some wins here. But remember, if Aaz wins one, that is it. Let's see how the connection looks. Fantastic. Between them, I'm sure it's not too bad. Remember, guys, I'm coming from California.
Nitara, Jax, Tremor, the Great Hall.
And third guy, what's going on, man? Welcome back. And Dwig saying a round of applause for Abo. He did a lot of work here. He definitely cleared the path. He did basically as much as he could. Again, if you're on that YouTube side, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. If you enjoy the content, put on that notification bell. Tell your friends, tell your wife, tell your friend's wife. If you're on that Twitch side, be sure to enjoy that ad-free content. We do not put any ads on this channel. Okay. All right, 2-4. There's that 2-4 people get. Aaz gets trapped. Aaz getting sent into the corner. Lady Sindel and Melina watching in the background. And DJ, he knows he's got some work to do. He knows he cannot afford to give up one. And Aaz getting clipped. And DJ, the Michael Jordan of throwing fans at you, using Jack's cameos as well. And if this is how the set's gonna go, I got some questions here. Because that's all DJ right now in a dominant round 1.
Do not come between me and my sister.
Round
Chat,
2.
if DJ's able to get this done, this would be the reversal of the century. A reverse 4-0. However, I don't want to call it too early. And Miles with Miles, what's up, man? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. However, Aaz saying it's never going to be that easy. And Aaz jumping right out of orbit. And as you guys know, Natara can put up pretty much some of the biggest damage in the game, but unfortunately, a bit of a glass cannon. However, Aaz, though, not a complete pickup, though, but it will do. Tries to catch him again. You got to be super careful about those jumps. Tremor to keep it safe. Aaz with a tremendous lead, and it's about to get bigger. And Aaz looks like they're about to move on to set point. DJ would have to be close to perfect here, and a solid grab. DJ says, get the hell off of me. And Aaz is gonna take that round, Chad. And Aaz is on set point.
Final round. Fight.
All right, guys, we see what we're working with. DJ trying to go for a lot more of zoner warfare here. But Aaz not having any of it. DJ decides it's time to break away. The lows into the tremor. And Aaz knows it's party time. Aaz is jumping. Aaz is jumping a lot. DJ unable to pick that up. That armor gonna be absolutely getting crushed. DJ trying to enforce pressure, but how do you enforce pressure on this character? This character jumping all the way around this game, this character playing the game in 3 dimensionals. Gets the tremor, all right, not gonna be good for 10 seconds. DJ, that life bar is melting. There's gonna be the pickup. And Jax as well. This is gonna knock things up. DJ with the lead. DJ needs this round. What do you do if you're Aaz? Good set play on the side of Aaz. The low's coming out. DJ cannot afford to get hit again. Keep in mind, Aaz has meter. You just gotta start calling out these jumps. Here comes DJ and chat. No, he dropped it. No punish. DJ needs to find a way to that fatal blow. Gets rid of the cameo, chat. Overhead. Another overhead, chat. Aaz is close. What a scramble. And that's gonna be it, chat. That is going to do it, and that is gonna be all Aaz. They take it and they keep this. They keep this. They win the event. That is going to be DJ again going down. Aaz and Abo are going to take the event, and that is going to be it. GG's to everybody involved. And now FireX and DJ going to be finishing off in second place, though. What a scramble to the finish. GG's to everybody who played today. What an event. And Aaz knew that they had to win just one. They got it done. And all I got to say, man, Abo, he came out here, he was the player of the event. However, a huge shout out to FireX and DJ for coming through, making it to grand finals. Definitely hope to see them again here. And I know that's a tough pill to swallow, but at the end of the day, man, it's one less team you have to worry about in the next Shark Tank finale. But with that, Chad, that is going to be our event, guys. Thank you all so much for coming through. What an absolute banger, guys. And congratulations, by the way, to Aaz and to Abo for going to grand final. I'm sorry, to making it to the Shark Tank finale. They will be your number 3 seed. And chat, that caps off an incredible event. Shout outs to the YouTube side, shout outs to the Twitch side, guys. Thank you all so much for the love around the world. And all I gotta say is that is gonna be our event. Congratulations to your champions. Our only Middle East qualifier so far, and that is gonna be a hell of a team to beat in the finale. But with that, guys, all I gotta say is that's gonna be our event. I know I'm rambling at this point, guys, but with that, we're gonna be sending you over to Banished. Tell them we said hello. You guys have a great day, and be sure to be on the lookout for Shark Tank Qualifier 4. Tune in tomorrow. We love you. And we'll see you later. Bye-bye now, guys. Shout outs to YouTube, shout outs to Twitch. You guys have a great one. Bye-bye now.